Hey, yo, I got a great new album in the mail today.
B-Dub Beats. Whether you're in the mood for romance or an intimate night of fondling and hardcore fucking. B-Dub Beats. If you're into water sports, this is the soundtrack for you. Let your stream of conscience flow as you rock over B-Dub Beats. Cause you know you want it bad as I do. B-Dub Beats. Light her ass up. She said her shoulders hurt, but those B-Dub Beats were playing. Oh man, some things are worth pulling out for, like B-Dub Beats. Hear the beats that made Florida Evans drop the punch bowl.
Damn, damn,
Oh,
damn,
man.
damn, what? Damn, what?
B-Dub Beats.
Fantastic album, man. Let me borrow it. No, my brother. You got to buy your own.
North Carolina is my home, here where the Smokies rise.
And we're live. Back in effect.
What's happening?
It is the effing podcast 919. I am B-Dub.
Branson, go Birds. Buddha, 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 Buddha.
And it is a wonderfully 72-degree
It's
weekend.
beautiful.
We're paying for that shit tomorrow and next week, but hey, it's worth it now.
Shout out to Alpha Dog. Shout out Kelly Joe. Kelly Joe's still under the weather.
Yeah, she's sick.
Yeah,
We wish you well, Kelly
Yeah,
Joe.
get
Just stay
well
away
soon.
from us till
Yeah.
you're better.
I'm just glad that she respects us enough to stay the hell on.
Get well soon, babe.
Yeah, I don't want to be sick. All right, so we're going to start off with our customary shout-outs. We're going to give a shout-out to Eighth and Fancy
What's happening?
Shout out,
for
shout
all
out.
of your adult beverage,
them.
snacks, and needs. Then we have Dank Drinks. Dankest of drinks. Then
Shout
we
out,
have
shout
Crimey
out.
Dealers.
Crimey.
Very crimey.
Shout
And
out,
last but
shout
not
out.
least, the local plug. Please eat
Shout out,
responsibly.
shout out.
Please.
You know what I wanted to do today? I wanted to come up here and shout the Panthers out.
Yeah, they gave it
But-
a good go. Old boy dropped that last pass.
Yes, he should have caught that ball. And I'm not going to front. I know it's not the sports segment of the show, but
cool.
they played hard.
Yes.
The Panthers played hard.
Shout
and
out to the Panthers.
They definitely gave it their all. I just knew I was going to come up in here talking a little shy about the Panthers, but they
Yes.
played hard. Stafford came through at the end.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, I'm
what
I'm
Stafford
proud
does.
of the Panthers season.
Yeah.
You know, Bryce Young wasn't, the whole team wasn't looking that good last season, and now this season they're in the playoffs or the wild card, and they gave it a shot, and they came very close to winning. So they gave it a good shot. Old boy shouldn't have dropped. Who was that who dropped the pass? I was putting Horn. Okay, I was putting this podcast together while the game was on.
Horn
So
dropped the ball.
All I know is I got a phone call from Dad. Dad was like, they blew that game. That's what my dad said. They blew it.
They like
Dad said they blew it. He said they something about they should just got a first down or let them score a field goal or something like that.
first of all.
And they
They
mishandled
blew it.
things.
Like Dub said, like, first of all, we just going to shout
I
them
saw
out.
too many drop passes, to be honest.
They did better than people thought. They
Yeah.
thought the Rams were going to just run them out of Panther Stadium, but the Panthers, they played. Bryce Young, I think he deserves a chance to start next year. I think he deserves to be the starting quarterback. Maybe put another weapon around him. make sure Rico tied up. The McMillan cat, he's nice. The defense is, the defense want to be the defense and just put another weapon around them.
Yeah. They got something worth building on. It's been a good week for, I guess, Mid-Eastern professional sports because my Wizards,
Look, the Hornets beat down whatchamacallit the other night.
Who?
The OKC. The Hornets beat OKC down the other night.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but we'll get to that sports part of that
later on.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, first, I want to start off with the RIP, because today we found out RIP to TK Carter.
RIP.
Yeah, TK Carter is one of those actors I just grew up seeing because he was always on a sitcom or a movie.
Everything.
Yeah, so, I remember him from Punky Brewster. So, yeah, TK Carter passed away at the age of 69.
Damn, you're old.
Nearly 50-year career in Hollywood. Of course, police confirmed a call came in around 5:42 on Friday in the afternoon, and the report of a death at the scene. It was basically they discovered his body after a welfare check at his home was requested. They said there was no immediate signs of foul play, but the cause of death is not known at the moment. So it sounds like he may have been at his crib, passed away from natural causes, wasn't responding, I guess, to phone calls or possibly emails or whatever. And people had a welfare check, and that's where they discovered.
And he was 69?
Yes, he was 69.
But, yeah, we grew up with him. He was a part of our life.
Yeah, I just remember him on every sitcom.
Yeah.
And he was pretty funny. Of course, he was in one of my favorite movies of all time, The Thing. With Kurt Russell.
He was in one of my favorite movies of all time, Dr. Detroit.
Oh.
Doctor.
Detroit. He's been in a few movies, Runaway Train, Space Jam, and Domino. Mm-hmm. And, of course, on television, he was on Punky Brewster, where I remember him. He did Steve Harvey Show. I remember him being funny on that. I just remember on a lot of shows. The Wire.
A lot of stuff.
The Wire, yeah.
The Corner.
Yeah, the Corner.
He was on the Corner.
The Corner, which led to The Wire. So, but it's all part of the same franchise. But yeah, that was really shocking to hear. Just somebody so ingrained in everything. Somebody you don't really tend to think about. There was a video I saw on YouTube like last week that popped up about TK Carter. Just a video on his career. And that's when I remember just all the stuff that I liked from him. So to hear everything. The following week that he passed away after seeing that video, that's like, damn, bro.
He was in everything.
Yeah,
he was in everything.
He was a stand-up comedian and all that. So
he was a funny guy.
He was really good, really good. I was really, really kind of sad to hear it just because it came out of left field. TK Carter's just one of those people you always assume is around. And doing well, but it just sounds like it may have been some level of natural causes.
Condolences to the family.
Definitely condolences to the family. And R.I.P. on to TK Carter. All right.
I got to give a birthday shout out.
Go ahead.
I got to give a birthday shout out to my guy. Happy birthday, Prince, a.k.a. Willie Banger. Happy birthday, my guy.
Banger.
I got to give my boy a shout
out. Man.
Yeah, got to give my boy a birthday shout out.
I got to give a shout out to my big brother, Moosey, Levi.
Oh, happy birthday as well.
And to my sis, man. Fool me over there. I think she's in South Africa right now.
Is it Johannesburg?
Don't make me lie.
She's a world traveler.
Because that's the only city in South Africa I know.
Yeah, don't make me lie. Shout out to blacktravelfest.com if you're trying to go somewhere, be around a whole bunch of like-minded individuals and see the world and have a good time while you're traveling with a whole bunch of other people. Blacktravelfest.com is a very, very special organization.
Definitely check them out if you like that travel life. If you about that travel life, and I know my sister, she's definitely about that travel life. I know her passport got all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, my passport tatted up.
Yeah,
too.
I know it's tatted all the way up. I hope y'all enjoyed the weather. The weather was beautiful.
I'm scared.
The weather was beautiful.
Something hellish is coming next week.
Yeah, I'm scared.
It's about to be cold. I think tomorrow's supposed to be like 30.
Tomorrow's going to be in the 50s, so we're already.
But that night it's going to be in the 30s.
I woke up, I went outside. I was like, all right. No, I woke up, I grabbed my sweatsuit. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, it's January. Let me figure out what sweatsuit I'm wearing tonight. Walked out the front door. What the hell?
All confused. Look, taking the jacket off before you even get out the door.
I'm in here dressed like Alpha Dogs and I got on the beat and everything.
Man, listen, it was a nice week. It was definitely a nice week. And as we know, when it's too nice, that means, something coming. And the weather is definitely about to change. But it was a great week. It was a great week. Shout out to everybody tuned into the show
and
watching.
Shout out to my little cousin Ryan too, yo.
Oh, shout out Rolac. Yeah, shout out Rolac Ryan, my man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out cuz, happy birthday.
Yes.
How was everybody's week?
The week was all right. Yeah.
Back in action.
It's been going down in Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Yeah.
Raleigh.
This the most attention Raleigh has got
Ever.
in a while.
Yeah.
In a while.
Probably since the MEAC.
Shout out Chad Ocho Cinco.
Shout out to Ocho Cinco.
Shout out to Ocho Cinco for giving.
Shannon Sharp was like,
shout out for giving Raleigh all this promotion, because I think this is the biggest thing that's happened in a while since I've been here. So shout out 919 appreciates that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it is Raleigh. Just to throw.
Yeah, we don't know.
Ocho was trolling.
We don't know. It might be Raleigh.
Ain't nobody ever said Raleigh.
I mean, I say Durali.
Durley.
Durali.
Yeah, that's a road. That don't mean nothing.
But definitely shout out Ocho Cinco.
Durham and Raleigh, damn.
That was definitely a troll job by Ocho Cinco. I've never in my life heard anybody ever. I've never heard anybody really mispronounce Raleigh. I've heard them call it Raleigh.
Yeah, maybe Raleigh.
Not like that.
Yeah,
not like
I've never
with
heard
a whole
anybody.
different name.
Yeah,
Or Raleigh. So, something simple, but not no
definitely a
Raleigh.
troll
Like,
job.
Well, he did a
Wow.
great job.
Yeah, it was a good troll job. We all got a
And
laugh.
definitely
out of it.
put the city on the map.
WRAL rode the hell out of that, boy. Did you see that skit they did?
I had to post it. That shit was hilarious.
Look, but we don't need nobody else moving here. We good.
Please, God, don't. Because I'll talk about you.
We are packed here.
Yeah,
I
it is
will
packed
talk
to the brim.
about
Do not
you.
come to Raleigh.
We don't need.
It's
anybody
boring.
else,
You're not gonna like it. So
Look, yeah.
don't move here.
Please don't move to Raleigh. I think they've reached capacity and then some now.
Yeah,
So,
y'all make
we're
the
good on that.
rent go up high, and the mortgage, and the houses, and all that stuff. So yeah,
But not
stay
the
where you're at.
wages.
Oh, I got to give a shout out to my man Savvy, who's out at Aura tonight, serving up
Savvy.
the food truck and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, wanted to
Shout
give my
out.
man a shout out. If you out that way, make sure you check in on him. And let's get the show started. What we got going on tonight, Beebius?
Okay, well, first I wanted to start it off with this beef going on between Jim Jones and Cameron, because that's been reignited. Let me play the first clip.
Jim Jones is ready to crash out and lose it all after the jokes go too far. 50 Cent and Cameron is literally going to cyberbully Jim Jones into a prison. So 50 posted this video to his Instagram. In this video, he's accusing Jim Jones, Fab, and others of squatting in a building with no heat. So, like, the video shows, like, a catering company. It shows Jim Jones and others, like, eating, I guess, after filming their podcast. And as you can see in this video, like, they are all, like, doubled and triple layer, which is not usually what somebody will wear indoors unless, the heat is broken.
Since I'm starting the year off at the top of your Explorer, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Cameron, which is Jim Jones' arch nemesis, he adopted this joke for himself, and he reposted something, a do-it-yourself project, where is how to create heat outside, like out of a steel can or whatnot, which is essentially saying, hey, Jim Jones, here, I'm teaching you guys how to have heat since you guys' utilities aren't paid up. And Jim Jones didn't find this funny at all. Jim commented under Cameron's post, your whole crew is soft. Cameron followed up with, how you worried about me when your heat off and rent due? And then he posted with the caption, heard it was 7 degrees in the Bronx last night. Slap, laughing. Jim Jones posted a tour of the very same building they're trying to evict him from that got no heat, talking about he's finna turn the empty room into a movie studio. This is a prime example of how dudes want to appear a certain way instead of actually going out and earning the appearance, right?
Yeah, so shout out first Poetic Flacco, because that's where that clip came from. And Jim has been kind of fronting online in regards to, I guess, this space. So apparently this space that he's renting out, he's in danger of being evicted from. And just based on the video I saw, it looks like there's no heat in there, because as you saw when he entered, you could see his breath. So it's very, very cold in there. And this beef, how did it start? It started with 50 Cent, really.
This beef goes back. This beef goes back.
Yeah, they're always going to go back and forth.
This goes back to the verses with him and Cam. But this is deep with Jim. This is like, I think somebody said Jim's ego is definitely bruised. This is deep because I was thinking about it today. I was thinking about it. And Jim, in a way, should feel a certain type of way, especially when it comes to the dips. Because when you think about the Dipset, you know what I'm saying? He kind of does get disrespected. When you think of the dips, you're always going to think Cam first. Mm-hmm. Then you're going to think of Jules. Then hell, you might think of Hell Rel and
Freaky. If anybody,
okay, and so boom,
and even before, I'm not even gonna lie. I think Cam, Freaky, Jewels, just because he used to always be the face. I used to really be the face of Dipset.
And you know, Jim is always downplayed. Like he's never top 4, 5 when you talk about Dipset rappers. Jim Jones comes mostly behind Hell Rel and J.R. Ryder. So he'll never get over that, even though he played a very major part in Dipset from what we saw. But at the end of the day, it just goes to show you that they weren't really friends. They were guys who got together and got money. Because you don't talk about your friends like that when they're doing bad. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? They weren't ever really friends. They just were guys who got together, had a common goal, and accomplished it.
Yeah, I mean, I think Cameron said that. Cameron was the one who mentioned that Jim Jones was the one who approached them and wanted to start a group and put together the Dipset. So, you know, they've always kind of looked down on Jim.
And another reason why Jim kind of feel the way he does is after, you know, Cam and them stopped rapping, Jules got popped, Jim carried on, still rapping. Mm-hmm. And Jim had his buzz. But after all is said and done, he's still not going to be recognized like that. And that's how I think he feels. Like he's never going to get the recognition he deserves. Now with him and 50, that's a whole different subject.
Well, why is it any different?
I mean, because, you know, 50's just going to troll you to death.
Yeah.
50's just going to troll you to death. Cam more than likely will give you bars. Cam will possibly rap. It possibly
Cam still rap.
That's what I'm saying. It's possibly diss tracks that could be, you know, going back and forth with these two. But 50 ain't rapping. Mm-hmm. I think 50 told them, you know, y'all put a hit single together and I'll give y'all a diss track. I think that was his reply. So I'm just, you know.
Hey, 50 dropped actually a new song the other day. Did you hear it?
Nah. But I mean, when we talk about 50 does have those power songs. Isn't he rapping in those power songs? I haven't watched it, so you know I don't know for sure. But I think that he had songs on Power, so those were hits. Everybody knows those songs. We always say when was 50 last hit? If he was rapping on those songs, then yeah, everybody knows those songs. Those were hits.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, this back and forth between Cameron and Jim Jones, it's sad, but, well, why do you feel it's sad? I thought this was the way they all felt about each other.
Well, okay, if you look at it from just a fan's standpoint, a fan's viewpoint, it's the Dipset. It's Harlem. Now, Harlem niggas get money together. That's what they do. You've always seen these niggas, for the most part, together, making moves together.
And at the end of the day,
it's Dipset. Like, it's still Dipset, nigga. Like, I know we might be, I ain't gonna say talking shit, but just as far as our point of view, we just calling it how we see it. Cam, Jules, Freaky, Jim, and that was Dipset.
Do you think they're destroying their legacy?
No, of course not. You can't destroy that. Only thing this shows is that everything ain't always
what it seems.
Yeah,
and it goes back to the verses. The verses is the prime example of one set of guys who rock with each other and another set of guys who deal with each other.
Put up with.
Yeah, the Locks rock with each other. Not saying they're best friends or nothing, but they rock with each other. Do shows all the time, stuff like that. They have this thing. They're a group.
Chemistry.
A real live group. Chemistry, everything. Then you have the Dips. They deal with each other. And then you can see the fragments in the Dips because now Freaky, talking about Jim and stuff like that, because I think Jim called him like a bitch, a BAN, stuff like that.
Called him soft.
Of
all the people in Dipset to call soft, like, why, man?
The one Cam said was the toughest by any stretch of the imagination.
That nigga, like the few interactions I've ever had with Z, he was cool as hell, but that nigga's a live wire. Like, he is a live wire.
But what really
because this was in Greensboro. Like, this was years ago, back when he was out. I think he had just got back out, but he was out in Greensboro a lot and shit. Oh my God.
And then Jim still has too much of the streets.
Cool as hell.
Because he talked about pull up. God, we're 50.
Didn't he try to pull up on Dame Dash in Harlem?
I saw that clip.
Yeah.
Did you see the whole clip?
I did.
Because he was going to have his guys jump Dame. He wasn't going to fight.
See, that's
Dame.
sad.
He was going to have his guys jump Dame. He was talking like
I ain't mad with shooting the fair one still, yo.
He
I don't care how old you are.
He was going to fight it, but his intentions were to have his guys jump Dame. That's what happened.
Y'all got a problem with them trying to do a fair one of fisticuffs for real?
No, but I mean, if you're going to call a man out like that, like he was doing in the clip, then you should be ready to do
but
at
that's
least
the
square up.
problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Why are you calling another grown man out to fight? We're past those days.
Maybe then, hey, you can never be past a good fight.
That is true.
I don't see. And this is this. I guess this is where.
When the last time you had a fight?
It doesn't matter. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm about to say. This is where the confusion and the generation gaps have come in at. Remember, you can fight forever.
Fight forever.
How many times you gonna get clapped at? If you're lucky enough, how many times?
True.
You see what I'm saying? If you either know I can whip this nigga's ass, or I can't, or it's the other one like, oh, he got me this time. I got caught slipping. I'm gonna see you next time. You see what I'm saying? You never outgrow that. People talk so much. You don't want to. I ain't talking about like ass whipping like with a belt, but these ain't kids no more. You're not about to just get a belt
grown.
and just bend over and and get the threat. No, nigga, a good left right patting Charlie ass kicking. Ain't nothing wrong with that, yo. I prefer you to be out here putting your hands and putting the beats on each other than shooting at each other.
We're too grown to be.
Ain't no too grown. If
you
you disrespect me to the point where
if you don't rock with each other, then just don't rock with each other. You're too old to be fighting. First of all, that might lead to charges. Don't nobody want to go to.
Do something organized. Organize. Y'all are so business savvy. Wallow and fucking Gilly got the boxing shit.
Thing, yeah.
Set that up.
Yeah,
set that up.
You could definitely make some money. People gonna tune in to see
that up. You see what I'm saying? Like
Jim
that's a worthwhile fight to see. Yeah. As far as this all that blah 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 blah. Dude, it's nothing wrong with a good old fashioned ass.
You can make money off it. You can make big money off of this because a lot of people go to tune in to see Jim Jones and Cameron square up in a boxing ring.
So Jim Jones did threaten Cameron, saying you want to pull up and let the people see how soft you are, chump. And then he did call Freaky Zeke. He said you soft too. He said your whole crew is soft. Do your show, punk. You soft. And that's when Cameron pretty much said what you said, Branson. He said, what's wrong, Capo? Your heat off too? I ain't know. Is hate for you to be 50 years old with no heat? Where's your Zell, bro? I got you. And he said, Jomo, you 50 and still want to pull up. I got the video of you breaking in your own studio trying to trigger the heat system and chasing your landlord around in his car because he won his rent. You are 50. Go pull up on that heating bill. And Cameron also taunted Jim Jones by posting that instructional video with the barrel on.
I mean, that's funny. That was funny.
Like Buddha said, keep it out the streets, take it to a boxing ring, and have people pay for it.
Because y'all ain't in y'all 20s no more. Y'all ain't goons like y'all allegedly used to be no more.
But like Buddha said, it's still sad. At the end of the day, it's super.
Well, Jim
sad.
called it free promo. He said, "Thank you."
Everything is free promo.
It is,
everybody,
but
these are
it's
businessmen.
still sad.
These are all businessmen we're talking about here.
Yeah,
they're getting mentioned. Now they're gonna be all in the algorithms and all that.
I think Jim Jones's ego, because that video that I saw, the tour that he did of his place, and it did not look presentable.
On top of that, his biggest hit, Ballin', they give Max B the credit for that. Like Jim Jones doesn't get the credit for anything.
Well, did he write Ballin' or not? I mean, I think that can
he
be
might have
proven.
wrote the lyrics, but I think Max wrote the hook. You see what I'm saying? And he don't even get credit for Ballin', his biggest hit. Like Jim definitely, like I say, I can in one hand see why he feels like that, because he's never going to get the credit he kind of deserves. But you're not bigger than Cam. I don't know if you're bigger than Jules.
You don't.
I don't know if Jim, because like I said, Jim carried his career on. Jules stopped. You know, like
So Jim gets credit for longevity. I guess durability.
You know, he says he's the one who carried the name on, which in a way he did, because he was the one still rapping, but everybody had moved on from rap on to other ventures, really. Cam was still rapping, but he wasn't rapping like that. He was into other ventures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's very interesting to see. I'm interested to see how this plays out, because in my opinion, it seems like Cameron and 50 kind of ganged up on Jim Jones. And it started with 50 making that comment about the heat being off, and then Cameron following it up with that Instagram post about why are people worried about me when the heat's off. That just came out of nowhere. Was there anything Jim Jones said?
That's what I'm about to say. It must have been some other interaction, because why would you, how does that just get triggered?
No idea.
Yeah, because that came out of left field, especially when it was 50 and Jim Jones going back and forth. Cameron just jumped in
But
the
you
fight.
know, 50 and Cam, that if they beef, so you know
They teamed up.
like
Why not? They're both corporate. And that kind of leads into my other topic with Dame Dash, because Dame Dash was out and about responding to Charlamagne's $200 million deal with iHeart, and he didn't seem too happy for Charlamagne to get his deal.
Because you saw Charlamagne all of a sudden got that deal. Mm-hmm. Can you name someone that I have problems with that's not like corporately backed? It seems like as soon as someone's beefing with me, all of a sudden, they get a 200. So think about it, 50. Soon as Fredo, Cameron got with the corporate, he starts beefing. Before it was Jay, I think all of them. And I just think it's a humiliation ritual.
We better stop beefing.
Stop. Mm-hmm. It's a humiliation ritual that if you're going to get empowered by them, you got to go at me. Mm-hmm. And can you imagine if I ever was corporately told what to do, the trophy that would be for them? Y'all would never want to see them dangle me like a trophy. But the thing about what I didn't like and what's misleading about the Charlamagne situation is called what's it called? Black Effect? Black Effect, but it's owned by white people half. Mm-hmm. So what usually happens? You use someone black to go get all the talent from all the black people, allegedly. Yeah. It's powered by somebody white. They get all the data. Mm-hmm. And that's the reason why he's the face for them to go get all of our culture. And that's what I see, and I knew it. And that's why I know that him in general is always trying to say something bad about me. The more bad shit you say to me, about me, if you've noticed, from Jay on down, even though he don't talk, but everybody around him, for some reason, they're always backed and patted on the back by corporate. And tell me one person that's not. So 50's getting patted on the back for being a good boy. Charlamagne, Jay, which now Cameron or Fredo. All as soon as Noriega, all of a sudden y'all against me. As soon as you get with them, is that an algorithm coincidence? But it may be arrogant, but I do feel they're like, yo, can you get rid of Dame?
I don't think it's arrogant.
Can you get rid of Dame?
Can you get rid of Dame?
Yeah.
Can you get rid of Dame?
Powerful guy there. So,
Damn, that's narcissism at its finest.
Yeah.
That's narcissism.
That's kind of narcissistic. It really is.
But is it narcissistic?
Yes.
I mean, but okay, so boom. Name the name
Alpha
that
Dog,
we just
woof,
went
woof.
through. Jay, you were around Jay.
Yeah.
You were around Nori.
Yeah.
You were around what other name did they say? No. What was the other name that was said? It wasn't just Charlamagne. It was Jay, Charlamagne,
50 Cent,
Cam,
Charlamagne,
You were around Cam.
Nori.
Everybody that you kind of were around has found their way to bigger ventures. Everybody that you've been around found their way to bigger ventures. Whether you want to put it off as one thing, them kissing corporate ass or whatnot, we all know there's some ass kissing to go on when you make this type of money.
But at the same under the same token, though, isn't that the same thing with the music business? Like,
same thing.
You brought all the black talent in, and y'all didn't own these things. It was owned by the white man. You see what I'm saying? Like, so I don't. That's why I'm saying this is narcissism or cognitive dissonance. Once
when you did it, you were bringing in the white, the black guys, the black rappers to these white guys, state property.
That's what I'm saying. This is
like
sad, yo. A lot of these things are sad because it's like, how you going to try? It's narcissism, but how are you going to try to act like
you ain't have no part of it?
Yeah, or everything they're doing.
He was the main creator.
No, but if you listen to him, he's acting like he's the main one that is being attacked by any black person that's on through corporate America now. You see what I'm saying?
Get rid of Dame.
They're all plotting against me, Dame Dash. They're trying to get rid of me, Dame Dash. Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Why doesn't it?
I mean, actually, it does.
He's about to be. You say he's about to be sacrificed.
He might be a old cat coming on a rebound. And how you get on a rebound, create some type of controversy. You remember
narcissism.
Okay, whatever how you want to put it.
Because if you're creating it out of nowhere,
actually, if you really look at it, we've been reporting all year. He's been Breakfast Club. I mean, so it's not like it's nothing out of left field. The thing about it is, I mean,
but why would you think they're working you out when you don't have that influence no more? I could see.
I think he still do have it. He just don't have the money behind his name. That's all.
That means you don't have the influence. Because if you had the influence, then you would have the creditors to back that influence, like he used to.
That's what I'm saying.
He really used to be that guy.
You don't have that same.
It's okay if you fall.
Have.
I think that's all it is. It's like you were so high up the totem pole at one point, and to watch the fall from grace. To me, it hurts. Because I used to rock Rockefeller shit. Rockaware shit, I used to rock. Hey, so I'm not, like I said, even with
Rockefeller was the best record company to me. Like, that's how I rock.
It hurts to watch people fall off like this, and now it's like you're lashing out because you want some attention and you're hurt, and you're trying to figure out how to get back in the spotlight to get that bread back up and all of that. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Now, Charlamagne actually responded by giving Dame Donkey of the Day. Of
course,
Thursday. He basically said Dame is delusional, and when he hears brothers like that talk, his first thought is segregation was a great concept that was poorly executed. It should have been based on behavior and not race, because I don't want to be around none of these type of Negroes. And he described Dame as a textbook narcissist and questioned why he believed that people were sitting around in corporate boardrooms discussing ways they could take him down. And he also mentioned nobody has to do that because Dame Dash's biggest obstacle will always be Dame Dash. And he said nobody gets in Dame Dash's way more than Dame. And Dame is going to promise something right here, right now. He said, I'm not talking about you no more, okay, ever, because I don't want to feed your ego.
And like Buddha said, it's perception. And tonight's word is going to be perception. we're going to have other topics where perception. Dame's perception is he still, like he said, has that influence. You do not have that.
He still got the
influence.
Armadale. He's still dancing with the Armadale.
You do not have that same influence. This is not 2005, 6 when you are that guy. Like
late 90s, 2000, early 2000s.
Yeah, like you're not that mogul like that anymore. So for you to think that they are plotting solely to get you out the picture,
that's
that
crazy.
says a lot. That says a lot.
Like I said, I could play devil's advocate. I'll play devil's advocate right quick. He might got something on some of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? And he probably backdoor channel trying to get them roused up to give him some type of bread, because you know he got the lawsuit. He got to pay that money for the lawsuit and stuff like that.
Dame,
when he got taken to court last year, he had to pay that
under like a couple of million, not a couple, like 20.
Yeah, that was a lot of money.
Millions. Yeah, he's.
And they just did the his
he
movie
had
joint
the
for like
money.
$100. They just auction
he
off.
Put that thing up in the chat about him selling off his movie thing and only got $100 for that.
so-
Like, you know. So yeah, you can play devil's advocate.
Play that
but at
devil's
the end of
advocate.
the
Yeah,
day,
he trying to drum up something.
he put himself in this
Yeah,
position.
you're right.
Because you have too many. You were associated with too many people
The fact
that
that
could
you-
scoop right on in and put you
And
right.
put you right back on your
The
feet.
fact that your man is a billionaire and he ain't reaching
Like-
out to that speaks volume.
But
right
that's
there.
my point. That's my
speaks
point. It's
volume.
like,
But not
what
to
have you
that.
done? What have you said
You
to
have-
piss everybody, all these people where you had so much influence back then? What's changed? Like, what's happened? What did you do or say to these people that used to back you?
You have Jay, you have Kanye, you have all.
I mean, like I said, you know me,
individuals.
yeah, exactly. Because like I said, the one thing I can say, when you crack that glass ceiling, you do good business. If you come through hard times, somebody be like, "Hey, bro, go ahead, take
just
this
off
and hit me back."
GP, yes.
Right? They say hit that. And the fact that nobody's doing that means you ruffle a lot of motherfucking
It
feathers.
says a lot about you.
Yeah, your
It says
integrity
a lot about
as
you.
a man, as a businessman,
It says a lot
that nobody won't even lend you a hand.
Whether he wants to hear it or
that's
not.
why I'm like, what do you think you haven't done because nobody's still fucking with you? You see what I'm saying? Like,
Nobody.
Shit, like I said, his man that they came up in the game with, got money with, he's a self-made billionaire. Nigga can give you
he can just throw you 100. He can throw you 1 or 2
But
just
the
to make
thing
sure
is-
you good. Just
He
like,
won't
here
even,
go
he won't
one.
even holler at you.
But
You
like
can't
I
even
say,
call him.
You've got multiple people who have
Multiple.
money. Multiple people that
Right,
you have
AKA
that are
dealt with
multi.
that have money.
Niggas
And
don't
you
fuck
have
with him.
rubbed everybody the wrong way. And then you sit up here and
Trying
like
to
you're
talk
talking
shit.
down on these
Yeah.
people. And it's like, oh, okay.
And that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make. That's what I'm saying. There's a disconnect somewhere, doggy. It's a disconnect
It's a
somewhere.
huge disconnect.
I don't think anybody is sitting around plotting on Dame. I think Dame has just, like, unfortunately, like the parents, they
burnt
just
bridges.
they've fallen out of the times.
That was the rock years when when they were the
Yeah,
plot
with
was being
Biggs
done
and all
was
them, yeah.
When y'all
were
coming
really on the
y'all
top
coming
top.
up, y'all smashing shit.
That's when
Like,
they
nigga,
were plotting. Now in 2026,
it ain't word plot. What?
Nah,
It's
it
a
ain't.
You
way.
ain't got
What are
nothing
they
to plot
what,
against.
what are you plotting on? What are they gonna get out of it?
Yeah, so I do think Dame has a little bit touch of narcissism because basically he's taking credit for Charlamagne's $200 million.
Shout out to South Carolina, man.
He taking credit. He taking
Yeah.
credit for
Everything.
a lot of stuff.
he take credit for everything.
Yeah,
And all you can remember about Dame is him just dancing, having the best time ever in them videos.
With them damn bottles of vodka.
Bottles and just dancing, everything. That's all you remember. Like the good old
He was the
Good
new
old
age
days.
Puff. He was the new Puffy
good old
Cole.
days.
I hope he isn't.
Well, not like that, but I'm just saying he dances all in the
Dancing all in the
videos.
videos.
Let's
Well,
hope that's all he's doing
He's
on
a
video.
management. That's
But no, I'm just saying like that. But dude,
But to
okay,
think he'd be
now to
here-
that point, like they were saying, what you were known for is finding the talent, grooming the talent, and bringing the talent out, not you actually being
the talent.
the talent. So go find some more talent and do what you are good and great at doing. That's
And
all.
we would have never thought Dame would have fell from grace like this. this
not
is
to be talking about
this is a
people like
heavy
this.
fall because like you say, like I expected Dame to be up there making money with them big boys, and
yeah, at least in the background in the cut, or something.
He's not, but hopefully he finds his way again.
But then does that go back to how he used to handle his businesses? Because I still remember that life being the dash. And if you sleep longer than 15 minutes, nigga, you not living. You ain't doing life right. And I remember that life as the dash era.
Yeah, well, it's passed him by, and he's become a shadow, and now he's almost become a mockery to an extent.
He's a character of what Dame Dash used to be. Yeah,
it's sad to see.
And part of him is just giving in for the attention. He knows what he's doing. He sees he has a perspective and sees he's falling off. So I guess this is his way of sustaining himself and getting the attention he wants. And I think it's a wrong way to go about doing it. I think he would have had more success working with these people he was dissing, because I think all these beefs were kind of beefs that he initiated.
And one thing that Hassan said that always sticks with me, especially when Dame show up, you don't ever have no product with you. like every time
you show up, you gotta have something.
You don't ever have. You just got
yourself.
And get ready to talk about somebody.
Hey, yo, hit such
because now he wants to be the talent.
Yeah, he wants to overshadow the talent and be the talent himself, and it's just not working because Dame ain't that type of guy.
I think it's just his mentality too. I think it's his approach on life now too.
Yeah, like he's set in his ways. That old nigga who's set in his ways and thinks that
rub off on people the wrong way these days.
Mm-hmm. I think him and Jim Jones have a similar mindset, except I think Dame's is more toxic.
Yeah, but wasn't Jim talking about Dame too though? Like Jim.
But I mean, that's why they clash, because they're similar. I do think Dame is probably more obnoxious, but I do think they kind of have the same ego.
I'm sure Dame. No. Dame's definitely more obnoxious because he touched more money than Jim. I'm sure. At one time,
I'm sure Dame has a much bigger ego. That's why he's in this situation. That is exactly why he's in this situation, because of his fucking ego.
Is way bigger than Jim's. Like Dame has touched way more money, blew way more money than Jim.
That's facts.
You see what?
Remember, they set the trend. Rockefeller set the trend.
They had like Procaz deals and all types of shit at one time.
Rockefeller set the trend as far as getting money in the rap game.
Rockaware, like stuff like you touching all this money, like his ego way bigger than Jim's ever could be.
You think?
I know.
I'm
100% sure on that, because like he said, that just seems like the guy he is, and he just can't come to grips with.
He can't let it go.
You're not that guy.
And think about it. As men, the older you get set in your ways, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. During that era, you don't think he's getting more and more set in his ways? So he's accustomed to certain things, or he feels he's accustomed to certain things.
He still feels that he's looked at and viewed
in that light.
And that's the problem. They don't view you in that light anymore. Your granddad, no, they don't view you like that no more. I'm sorry, I didn't want to put it like that. I'm granddad too, but they don't view you in that light anymore like that. You're not him, like Dub said.
Yeah, I'm still
Yeah. Okay, well, let's go ahead and move along. I wanted to touch on Stephen A. being in the news again, because Stephen A., one of our favorite topics on the show.
Stephen A.
Stephen A. decided to comment. As you're well aware, this week there was a ICE shooting in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and Stephen A. decided to give his opinion on it, which created some controversy.
At some point in time, you got to ask yourself, what damn country do you want to live in? At some point in time, we're going to have to ask ourselves that question. And I think the time is sooner than later. Because again, from a legal perspective, don't expect this ICE officer to be prosecuted. I'm telling you right now. She was in the car, Renee Nicole Good, 37 years of age, protesting, blocking off the streets. ICE wanted her to move. An officer got in front of the car. Another officer got to the side of the car, and then she tried to take off.
And in their eyes, the Christy Gnomes of the world for the Department of Homeland Security, and other folks on the right are saying, yo, they consider it an act of domestic terrorism because she tried to run over an ICE officer. It's not going to be prosecuted. My point is, let's not focus on that for a second, okay? She was wrong to drive off. She should not have done that. Or she should have asked the officer, I'm pulling over, could you move out the way, please? Instead of trying to disregard him totally to the point where you're going to take off and potentially hit him, and he moves out the way and draws his gun and shoots through the front windshield and took her out. But it wasn't necessary. You could have arrested her. You could have spared the woman's life. You didn't have to kill her.
So that was Stephen A. giving his thoughts on
Donkey ass Stephen A.
What do you think about Stephen A?
He's stupid. Like, number one, anybody who been keeping up with it saw all the different angles of it. One, she was given multiple commands from multiple ICE agent officers. Then another one tried to approach her car as they telling her to leave, move on. You can see him grab and hold the door, about to open the door to pull out. She already had the wheel turned to the right to move out. One of the ICE agent, the one that caused her demise, he came in front of the damn other vehicle. So as the ICE agent, as multiple ICE agents giving the lady commands to move, the one that caused the demise, he gets in front of her vehicle as she's moving away by listening to commands. You can see him stand on his tippy toes shooting. And from what was reported, some reports, she was shot in the face. And then when she crashed, you had people that was physicians that was there was pretty much begging the ICE agent, like, yo, can we check on her? They like, nah, you can't check on her. We got our own people coming.
I mean, at the end of the day, it just still proves that law enforcement is the biggest gang on the streets. You can get away with basically anything. And situations of this manner, especially when it comes to deadly force, he should be held accountable for the act. Like, regardless of if he has a badge or not, he still needs to be brought up on charges and a trial needs to be given to him, which it probably won't happen and stuff like that. But
you can hear the administration, they pretty much saying it's her fault.
They're backing it.
They say it's her fault.
Well, here's the thing. Do you agree or disagree with what Stephen A. said?
I disagree with what he's saying, because it's like you're talking too much, bro. Like, everybody can hear and see what was going on. You feel what I'm saying? And even if she was out there protest, what fucking country do we live in? That's the First Amendment right. You have a right to a peaceful protest. All she did was took her vehicle, blocked the street. She can do that. No matter whether you like it or not, she can do that.
I don't think his life was in danger enough for him to pull the trigger.
No, he jumped in front of her vehicle.
I don't think his life was in danger enough for him to shoot that woman. And it's a horrible incident. It's a horrible incident. And anytime something like this happens, it always splinters people's reactions to it. You know, you have the one side who justify it. Then you have the other side who's like, nah, that's just cold-blooded murder.
Yeah.
And, you know, ICE agents right now, they running around here like they are actual gangs. They ain't got they'll have no check and balance system with them. You got congressmen and women trying to check the facility. They turning them away. You know what I'm saying? So this is the reason why I'm saying, like, first of all, it's going to start with these midterms this year, later on this year. See what's going to time out about this power with Orange Man doing. And then two, like I said, these ICE agents that's out here, they are not following the laws. They're breaking the constitutional laws as we speak.
I mean, when we talk about following laws, and you know who your president is,
he's a convicted felon.
It's not a surprise what goes on out here.
No, because you got a felon leading this country. You got a felon that's not only he's breaking constitutional laws, he's breaking international laws. So you know.
Okay, well, this has put a spotlight on Stephen A., of course, because people are angry because they feel that he was reckless or irresponsible in offering his views on the shooting when he had no direct knowledge of what had transpired. And this caused Stephen A. to actually respond. He responded back on his show Friday, the following day, saying that the full context of his comments had not been conveyed in media reports. And he specifically called out Keith Olbermann. Did you see what he said about Keith Olbermann? He went in on Keith Olbermann. Now, I actually sat there and watched Stephen A.'s response on Friday, and he went off on Keith Olbermann, calling him all types of shit.
Remember when I said the word of the night is going to be perception? This is the topic I was speaking of in perception. See, Stephen A. has misconception of how he thinks the American public views him. He perceives himself as being one way when a lot of Americans don't really see you like that. We see you as the guy who gives us sports talk, and we're comfortable with that. We're good with that. But when you step outside the sports talk arena into politics, or an arena that you think you might be ready for, but
political commentating,
you're not ready for that arena. I don't believe so anyway, and you have the wrong perception of yourself. People don't see you like that.
I mean, he's setting himself up for his new gig, because I'm like, after this $100 million contract in with ESPN, what are you gonna do? He's gonna be past 60 years old. And they're gonna be looking for a new talent. So the thing about it is he's setting himself up for political, whether it's political commentating or actually running for office.
Now, his beef with Keith Olbermann was Keith Olbermann's response. He tried to get him fired from ESPN on Twitter. He called out ESPN like, "Is this the type of guy you want at your station?" on that type of shit.
Keith Olbermann called out
Stephen A. for his views. That's what made Stephen A. snap on the show on him. But he also doubled down on his comments and basically stated again that this woman provoked the situation that led to her demise, and said the ICE agent was in front of her car and would have been run over had he not stepped out the way. So he's saying, in the moment when you're dealing with law enforcement officials, you obey their orders so you can get home safely, he said, and Renee Good did not do that.
So what he said was the law enforcement officer stepped out the way, right?
Yeah, he's saying, yeah.
So once you stepped out the way, what? Now you're going to shoot? The threat's been neutralized. It's not a threat anymore because you're out the way.
Yeah.
I'm just commenting on what was said. That was all. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So no, you're right. You're right. Yeah. So a lot of people are just upset at his take, and I don't think it was in his best interest to have an opinion on this, but of course he has a certain fan base he's trying to reach out to.
Like Hassan said, he has aspirations of doing something political, which you're getting ready to find out the hard way that people don't rock with you like that. People do not rock with Stephen A. Smith like that. Not on your political views. On sports views is one thing.
Not even sports views.
I mean, but they definitely.
He's entertaining.
You're getting ready to find out the hard way, especially this president's talk and stuff like that. And I could be wrong. Like, I thought Trump wasn't going to be president. Look who's in office. But you're not a white man.
Thank you. You said the key thing. You're not white.
You're not a white guy.
We already see. We got not one, not two, but a 3-tier justice system. Okay? We got one for the rich white man. You got the other one for the rich black man. And you got the other one for regular old folks. 3 tiers.
3 tiers. Tres leches. Yeah. So
translation, which is great cake. By if you ever get a chance to have a translation, please get it. It's great. Now look, hey, after that, look,
no leche is milk.
Yeah, look,
okay,
now, okay,
right.
It's good, but yeah, the after,
yeah, cool. Well, yeah, and so I think definitely Stephen A. Is straddling that fence again, trying to be in the middle. I don't think right now it's the time for a lot of people to kind of give their takes on what happened. I think just because of the general public, period, the general public is sensitive to this issue, period, because they already don't like ICE. and now ICE did something to make them more unlikable. And I'm just feeling like if your opinion is not that of the general public, they may come for you.
What happened? It hit home. That's what happened. It hit home. See, when ICE was doing it to other colored nationality and stuff, it was all good. It hit home. She was white. She was a mother, and she was a widow.
She was a widow.
From what reports I've heard, she was a widow. But then I also that was an assumption I got. But I know she was.
We know she was white.
She's white, and
we know she was white.
She was a mother. We know that. So
yeah. So this seems to be another reason for you to not like Stephen A. if you already don't like Stephen A.
I'm telling you, he's getting ready to find out that a lot of people don't really like him like that.
He trying to find a fine balance to Bojangle, but still keep his black card.
Not going to be able to do it.
He can't do it.
Not going to be able to do it.
Can't do it. Okay, well, let's go ahead, since we're kind of in that political topic, to move on to the next one, because Trump has mentioned he won't grant Diddy a pardon request.
Of course.
So Trump was being interviewed by the New York Times in a 2-hour sit-down, and he mentioned, or they gave him a list of high-profile people who were in prison, including Diddy, and asked whether they thought about pardons for any of them. And Trump admitted Diddy sent him a letter seeking clemency, and Trump confirmed he is not considering granting Diddy a pardon at the moment. And Trump offered to show the letter, but didn't pull the letter out.
He was capping on that.
Yeah, he might have been capping.
He was capping.
He might have. Diddy might have sent him a letter.
I mean,
do you think? Or do you really think
believe
Trump lied about that?
No. It was back channel. He got back channel about the pardon. Let me go on the record. I did say that he'll be out soon. The only reason why he ain't out now because Trump. What's the big thing going on right now? Trump in Venezuela. He gonna kidnap Maduro and stuff like that. So
Trump got his Epstein files, Venezuela.
That nigga busy.
No, he got his hands full.
Yeah, exactly. So he's doing a lot of propaganda right now. And then look, this year is midterms. So as soon as all this calm down and he needs something to take this smoke off his ass, because listen, job reports came out. 50,000 jobs created. Now, we know during the Obama and Biden administration, we used to seeing jobs of 100, 150 plus. This nigga averaging 50,000. Ain't nobody saying shit. That's the part that you need to keep in mind. When we had previous administrations, when it came to job creation, it was over 100,000 plus. This nigga averaging about 50. And unemployment is about 4.4% nationwide. The economy is still not where it's supposed to be. Groceries is still as high. You feel what I'm saying? So those campaign promises that he said about lowering them bills, he hasn't done it. Farmers out in the Midwest, they're losing their damn farms left and right because I kept saying to y'all, he's using the administration to pat his pockets. J.D. Vance is linked to some type of corporate group to where they come in, snatch up land on farmers who loses their land, snatch it up and make it into corporate farming. You feel what I'm saying? All they doing is lacing their pockets.
Well, Diddy gonna have to sit a little bit longer.
Not necessarily.
But I wouldn't be. Let this thing cool down. Let the heat turn up about this fucking midterms, because he already have some Republicans siding with the Democrats as far as voting on the Obamacare. They extended for 3 years and stuff like that, because that was a big topic. So when this Venezuela stuff calm down and everything, he gonna need something to damn block that shit. So don't be surprised by the summer and towards the year, Diddy ain't gonna do it. He's not doing the whole sentence.
Well, actually, there's been some other good news allegedly for Diddy. There's a rumor going around that he has been approved for the First Step Act, which could mean his sentence, reduced. Yeah, it could be reduced. So There hasn't been an official confirmation.
See,
but
you don't even need Trump. He can go through the first step back.
Possibly.
And I mean, even though he should be afforded that. It's not like he's a habitual offender or anything like that.
And it's not like these charges are recently.
He should be afforded the opportunity to get out early. Like,
yeah. So for those unaware, the First Step Act is a prison reform program that allows eligible inmates to earn significant time off their sentences through structured programs and good behavior. And if everything continues as planned, he could be on work release as early as this summer.
Right.
So
and like I said, he got options. If Trump want to be an ass and don't want to partner,
I mean,
like
50 months ain't.
No, we ain't gonna sneeze at that. Bro.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You ain't sneezing at that.
Like,
nigga. I don't care.
Like,
especially if you over 50. Shit, 50 months.
True
is
indeed.
a lot.
50 months that's
a lot.
If you
was in your teens, early teens, all right, you probably sneeze at that.
What pushes you through is you have something to come home to.
Yeah,
you have something. You
got straight. You got money. You good.
That'll get you through this bit. Even if Trump don't come and swoop down, like he said, possibly you could be out on work release by the summer.
Like I said, Trump, he's doing a lot of propaganda. He feeling himself right now because he, like I said, he done went in there, took the damn oil and shit, kidnapped a president out of their own country. So he feel like he a big dog right now, you know? So, you know.
All right, what else we got?
Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on from Diddy because while we're on the topic of jail, I wanted to discuss Fetty Wap recently getting out.
Welcome home, Fetty.
And this is what really made me know we've been doing this a minute. I remember when we were talking about him getting locked up and get ready to do the time.
Yeah, so it looks like Fetty Wap did, 3 years? Yep. Yeah.
Off a trafficking charge.
Hold on. So that was Fetty Wap coming home.
Welcome home.
Yeah, that was similar to me when I graduated college.
Jersey stand up.
Not. Every time I see that video, I get hate. I get a little bit envious. Like, damn, I did 4 years in the
Can
university.
I ask a question?
Yes.
I got a question, and it might be, I don't know what we're on to.
Go ahead.
He's known for what again?
He's known for that song.
Track Queen.
That
Track Queen.
Shorty won't just swing my way.
Hold on. He's known for that
one
song.
He got hits.
He got
now.
some track.
He got some hits. Hey man, don't be. Hey Jersey.
Yeah,
don't,
see, that's
don't,
fucked up.
Don't
You
do that,
did,
bro.
I'm
Now
waiting
you
for
don't
somebody to tell me the other one.
Hey, we just gave you 2.
Trap Queen.
Track Queen. What's the other one? Let me pull it up right quick.
Just gave me
What's up,
one.
hello. And I do the dough.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same song?
Yeah,
No.
that's Trap Queen.
That's track. But
That's
I'm like, shorty won't just swing my way.
Yeah, he got. Hold on.
Like this.
Okay.
Fetty Wap
got a
got such
couple of
legendary hits. Hassan can just pull them from memory and not have to go to Google.
Now I'm going. Nigga, shit. What the hell? I'm gonna make sure my facts is correct.
I bet you can name more than one Nas hit.
Yeah, I probably could.
I bet you can name more.
Anyway, so like I said, 2014. Yeah. He from Patterson, Jersey.
Shout out Pip
Track
Town,
Queen.
USA.
Track Queen actually reached number 2 on Hot Billboard 100. And let's see.
That don't sound too strong.
Yeah, you gotta. Sounds like somebody's scrolling for the discography.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, well, apparently,
I didn't listen to his whole album and shit. I just listened to the 2 when they played. Like,
did you need Nas's Wikipedia page to tell us?
No, because I listened to his music.
So all we come up with is Trap Queen.
No,
Trap Queen.
And shorty won't swing my way.
Shorty go swing my way.
Oh, man.
What is that based on KP and
That's
MV
not
song?
Trap King too?
No, you fucking morons.
Y'all trying to play my boy.
I'm not trying to play. You the nigga that need Google to find this song.
Hey, of course, because I'm saying I want to make sure.
Bro, I need Google to find the name of a lot of songs because there's a lot of people who make.
Here we go. Like I said, popular trap queen that's over 1 million. Again, then you had 679 feature Remy Boys. My Way, that's the one you talking about. Yeah.
Oh, My Way.
Yep, My Way.
Yeah.
He only came out with those are mixtapes. Well, he only had like one album.
Okay.
I said he had a couple of bangers.
Okay. Oh, look, I was just asking. I just wanted to see where
He ain't no slouch. So he a young cat. Well, yeah, he young. He's like in his 30s. So he ain't no slouch. He had some bangers.
Is he coming back to do music?
Yeah. He said the people that held him down. He named the people that held him down.
Yeah, he said 50 held him.
50.
Of course, 50 in there. Of course, 50 in there.
Another Jersey native, Corey Lay. I think that's how you say the name.
LaCoy Ray.
Yeah.
Oh,
LaCoy Benzino's daughter. LaCoy Ray.
She
Coy Ray.
He said he held it down because she held him down because she pushed the album that he had put out for him, and then he had to do it. 50 basically told him like, nigga, you need to tighten up, get this money. He's like, he put him on games with some business advice and stuff like that. So yeah, 50 was like, yo, whatever you need, nigga, I got you. He thought he was bullshit, but he's like, nah, he did what he do. So
welcome home, my guy.
Get that money and stay the fuck out the street.
That time kind of went by. Not saying it went by fast, but I remember we reported on the story when he was going up.
Yeah, we people might not know what he was arrested for. So he was
Drug
arrested on October 28, 2021, after pleading not guilty to criminal charges. Apparently he was one of 6.
People told.
He snitched on him.
Yeah, his crew, somebody in his crew they had some work. They got caught up in the Fed charges and they told him he got caught up in it too.
Yeah, so
and y'all not saying fuck the streets.
One of 6 defendants who were accused in an indictment which was unsealed in October 21 of operating a multi-million-dollar bi-coastal drug distribution organization. They used the U.S. Postal Service and vehicles with hidden compartments to transport the narcotics from the West Coast. What they did to those panels on those WinStars.
Well, welcome home, my guy.
Yes. So they allegedly distributed more than 100 kilos of that boy, that girl, that Fetty,
that dog,
that raw. Yeah, between June 2019 and June 2020, between Long Island and New Jersey. And so, yeah, he was arrested because of that. And the judge ordered him to go to jail in August of 2022. Weeks later, he entered a guilty plea to conspiracy to distribute.
Welcome home, my guy.
Security by Quan said, man was walking like he was still shackled.
Yeah, he was.
They did.
Yeah, he was. He had.
Shout out to my guy. What up, Quan?
Look, my boy, like the boy done got like what they feeding these dude like.
Nah, up there, you know,
they ain't doing shit, bro.
You know, he ain't taking no drugs.
What else they got to do?
Push-ups and all. I mean,
they do pull-ups.
Or vertical.
They do pull-ups.
Yeah.
Pull-ups.
Burpees and like
pull-ups is the number one thing up north. That's why you be seeing niggas on the street and shit.
Fucking top heavy as hell.
Those niggas be on the motherfucker. They be on the damn light pole, stoplight shit, doing pull-ups.
Pull-ups forever. Just pull up. Just pull up wars.
Niggas up north do pull-ups. That's what they love to do. Working out.
Argue about who can do the most pull-ups.
Exactly.
To get up there and just do.
You look like a gymnastics shit.
Yeah. Shout out my guys up north. Yeah.
Yeah, they do the pull-ups.
They do the pull-up.
Yeah. 1 million of them.
Right there on the traffic light. I've seen it before.
Yeah, niggas be summertime. You be seeing niggas got the gloves on it.
Yep, with the gloves and shit. Fingertips
getting it.
They be getting it on the pole. So yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad Fetty Wap is home.
Welcome home, my guy.
I ain't going front. I got jealous at the welcome home.
That's all right, man.
Yeah, the way he marched through and everybody was cheering his name. It made me want to direct traffic for millions of dollars.
No, wait, you forgot. He made music. That's how people loved him. He made music. They ain't
made music,
right?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I get it.
It ain't
but,
Fetty Wap music.
right? He made music. That's how they loved his ass. He made music, and then he tried to live the street life.
Welcome home, my guy.
Apparently, the music is so good, none of us know what it is besides.
He only had one album, 2 songs. One album, 2 songs. He had a couple other hits, but they like mixtapes. But it's 2 songs that we just told you. That's it. He only had one album.
Yeah. Well, how many albums does LaCoy Ray have?
Coy.
I know.
She kind of
That niggas talk about y'all talk about like a water brand or some shit.
No, we're old. We can't keep up with these young
I'm only doing that
whippersnappers.
because they Jersey rappers, and it's not supposed
Nah,
to
I know she popping out in
don't
these
be doing
streets.
that, bro.
What?
Who's for the DMV that you can talk about?
Wale? Somebody.
Yeah. Oh, I'm asking you. You from there?
What, like Marvin Gaye?
Huh? I said who rapping? I
Shock
for the
Lizzy,
DMV.
Wale.
Nonchalant Wale.
Is it
Odyssey.
He did, the fact of the matter is he didn't know that. He tried
Shock
he tried
Lizzy.
to clown me about the Jersey rappers. He didn't know. That's
I
why
didn't mispronounce their names.
You mispronounced it.
No, I didn't. I knew every single.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Right.
I didn't call them whale. Yeah.
Or Wally.
E-Wall.
Well,
He's taking
E.
the name and putting it in the front.
Well,
LaCoy. Yeah.
Yo, people are stupid now that I think about it, man.
Why?
I'm not even about to get into it. Yeah, people are just stupid. They think you're gonna name a child Whale.
Well, they could.
Look, they name him Apple.
Yeah, they named him
look,
Pepsi.
there's no
Sunshine.
name is off limits nowadays.
Right.
Well,
Hennessy.
name. What's
Aston Martin.
Elon Musk kids ain't even got they just got numbers and shit in their name.
These are asterisks, I think.
Anything is doable nowadays.
You got some
for a
people
name.
got 2 first names and shit. So I'm like, come on.
Hey, my grandma had 2 first names.
I know.
Don't do that.
I know.
All
I'm
right.
talking about in different countries now have 2 first names.
Okay, so let's go ahead and move on since we're on the topic of people doing jail time or not doing jail time. Boosie avoided prison this week after pleading with the judge in a federal gun case. He said, "Come on, dog," and then the judge, I guess, gave
I told
him
you if he was in Louisiana, he in Cali, he had a chance. Look what he walked away.
Yeah, so it looks like, on Friday it was revealed that Boosie was sentenced to time served. And
congratulations.
He won't be
I'm
going
happy
to
for that
prison.
little nigga.
Right.
Congratulations.
Like I said, that was Louisiana. Nah, he would have did some time.
Yeah,
He's in Cali, so he had a shot.
They're giving him 3 years under supervised release, and that means no prison
I
time.
thought they were going to try and use him for an example.
So he's not going to be seeking that pardon from Trump?
No, he don't
need it now.
Okay. Now remember, he was begging Trump for that pardon, so I don't want him to be on talking shit about Trump in future videos.
He probably still will be because he didn't get no help assistance
But he
from him.
reached out to him.
That's true.
Did he? All right.
Did I see him and Kodak beefing?
Yeah.
No, Kodak popped some shit about Boosie.
Or he said
right
a little,
before.
like a little line, some slick shit.
Yeah, and Boosie didn't like that. Boosie was like, "Come on, dog." I just like imitating little Boosie.
I know you do. You do.
Yeah, but that worked so well. But yeah, Boosie ain't got to do no jail time.
Congratulations,
He
yeah.
can still be on Instagram popping shit.
Be at the Hawks games because that's where I see him at all the time.
I'll wait. Look, I'll wait for that nigga to come back to Raleigh then, or Raleigh.
Shout out Raleigh.
Yeah, and he's granted time served. So yeah, that's a good thing. It was California, and they're gonna practice leniency. Okay, I wanted to go ahead and move on because Offset was in the news, but the news wasn't because of Offset. It was just Celina Powell telling Offset's business. So apparently Offset was talking with Celina Powell, and he issued a threat, I guess, to Stephon Diggs. I got the clip.
If I catch Buddy and I can catch him, it's gonna be bad. So I think she on some.
Man, beat, strip, shot in the knee, all type of shit. See, I wasn't on his
Shot in the knee. Breaking news now. Cardi has a restraining order on Offset. So he cannot allowed to talk to the babies at all. He's been FaceTiming Culture through his other daughter this whole time and talking to Culture or whatever. And I guess Culture's been saying like she hasn't even met Stefan. So that's probably why like she thinks like how the fuck is this baby? And I don't talk to my dad. Like, how did you just have a baby, you know?
Yeah.
And she's like knowing that that's not her brother. But that's what he was telling me. And then he was just going on and on about like his whole life story and that he had only $13 million in his bank account. Whatever, who the fuck QP is. He was like keeping him in the deal and like basically like robbing him for like a lot of his money.
Well,
so,
you knew that when he signed.
Yeah, so to get out of his deal, he was like, I tried his ego. I was like, if you got all this money and you so rich, why the fuck you want me for? And so he was like, okay, bet. Like, give me $10 million. Give me $10 million and you're out of this deal. So he paid the $10 million. Then Cardi hit him with the divorce. And then
that he has to put her on child support for.
And and then he has $2 million owed in taxes and that the IRS has been like trying to get his shit and that he's about to file for bankruptcy. So that's what that's basically what he's saying. Like, and that he's been trying to gamble to like get all this money back, but he keeps fucking losing.
So that was Celina Powell on the podcast.
Did you see the comments? I seen the comments. They was like, who be telling this bitch shit? Like
he does.
He's doing you that real bad. That you talk, but he from what I've looking in the comments. She ain't the only motherfucker that she was telling they goddamn business. Let me ask you a question, nigga, what you doing?
Let me ask you. First of all, he hurt. He hurt because
I don't know why.
Your ex-wife, your soon-to-be ex-wife.
Don't know why?
He shouldn't be.
Your soon-to-be ex-wife that you probably now are regretting losing. You're watching her get
knocked up
by a dude that you know. We all know he ain't no good.
But you can't be. I get what you're saying, but if you sitting here fucking other bitches,
I mean, look,
and on top of that,
hindsight is 20/20.
I get you. You can't be mad if you out here. You had a bad woman. You had a bad wife. She was getting bread. So if you're gonna cheat, you gotta somebody gotta be better than her all the way around, from money to looks.
What's even crazier to me is in this
Celina, you got these dust buckets.
In this Celina Powell situation.
She a dust bucket.
No, dust buckets is Zion, but we'll get to him later. In the Celina Powell situation, this chick is known for
stirring up trouble.
So why do you think you're any different?
Pillow talking.
Her to pillow talk to. You think you're that much different? You think you're laying down pipe like this, that the one chick that is known for gossiping isn't going to spread?
It's probably. But then again, if you were looking at it, if you want to look at, he probably telling her because he want her to. Because if he come out and say some shit, right, we gonna clown his ass. So he's, in order for him to say it without him saying it, tell the one that's always running their mouth saying it. So he's feeding her information to talk.
I believe that he's hurt. I believe that when he's laying in bed with her or whatever, or when they're talking, having personal conversations, I
don't think he's that stupid. You know,
Shit.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. This is the reason why. Because if you know, everybody know in the industry, this bitch gossip. What makes you think you're different? Then I know you see the podcast. She's out telling the shit. I don't think I'm gonna look at it a little bit. I'm gonna stir it to the right.
We could go back.
I'm thinking he intentionally telling her.
I don't know. We could go. You say he can't be that stupid. You were stupid enough to lose Cardi B, so your stupidity level is there.
You're right.
Your stupidity level is there.
You're right. You in a sense.
Anything now is not questionable. You're
Right.
stupid enough to do anything.
You're right.
Yeah, he was stupid enough to put those threats out there towards Stephon Diggs.
No, he didn't. Oh yeah, he did say that.
And he know he ain't about to beat up Stephon
I
Diggs.
don't think he was going to.
You know he ain't about that smoke neither. That's
I
another
thought he
thing.
was just popping shit just to pop shit.
Yeah, that's
You
all.
ain't running up with no damn
Yeah.
Stephon
Shooting
Diggs.
no
That nigga still in the
goddamn
he's
body.
still an NFL player, yo.
Yeah.
Like this is still a football player.
You
And
emotional.
you are a rapper.
Yeah, nigga, you a regular. Like you call him a rapper, that's cool, but he's a regular person.
And it's just showing how emotional he is, and he
Niggas
is
is hurt.
hurt. He is hurt. You just watch your daughter. You just watch, like I said, your ex-wife, the dude she's dealing with, deliver have 4 other babies delivered, and your wife is one of those with other kids coming. Yeah, you're hurt, and you just feel a certain type of way. You do.
If you out here,
gotta have
doing your
siblings
thing,
everywhere.
if you out here doing your thing, you end up being hurt, then you a bitch ass nigga. You deserve that shit because you can't be sitting here. You a big dog. You get millions of dollars.
Hindsight is 2020. Then
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying me.
And then you
if
follow
I'm
it up.
out here, if I'm out here doing something, that means because I'm not risking. I don't feel like I'm what I got. I'm scared to lose.
And then you following it up by messing with a chick who is putting all your business out in the streets.
Like I said again, I believe I believe he's intentionally telling her that because remember he can't come out and say that shit. You feel what I'm saying directly. So if you tell somebody who's known,
but why do I want you putting that type of information out? Why would I want you putting out threats and stuff like that? I don't want you putting
now
out
that right
type
there,
of
we heard him say it himself. I'm talking about the chick that we talking about. She talking because like I said, I don't know who she is, but when I looked in the comments, when I looked in the comments, motherfuckers like, damn, she got another motherfucker again. Like, what? How she out here telling motherfuckers
she's
shit?
a new age cat
She's the groupie of the stars.
Yeah.
She's the groupie of the stars. Tell all Drake business. You don't.
Damn, y'all fucking her. Y'all fucking her.
You the one that
and telling
keeps
her.
saying these chicks don't leave certain circles. She's in
that circle.
It's the circle.
That circle.
So now, this is the reason why I say if niggas fuck with her anyway, and she's still telling business, this is where I feel like that they're intentionally telling her because they know she gonna talk.
Or like you said, it's either that he's intentionally, or you think that
you're above that.
Dingling, and
You
I'm
can't.
laying it down
Well, we know.
Hey,
You
he
know
thought he
you're
went
not.
there with
Listen, you know you're not King Dingling because you lost your wife.
So yeah, King Dingling ain't.
You lost
King
your wife.
Dingling.
Anyway, like I said, if you gonna cheat, that means you must be willing and prepared to. That means you're not missing nothing at home. That's just my opinion. I'm not cheating and then like, oh my God, no, don't leave me. No, because then I'm gonna sit my ass down. If I'm cheating, that means I'm not. I don't care about what I'm not worried about what I have at home.
Look,
if they leave, they leave.
The saying is, you always think the grass is greener on the other side.
And that's not.
It's not. He couldn't keep going to the other side.
I really think he thought Cardi
His
was
wife
there. I really think she never was gonna leave his ass.
His wife, he did. He swore up and down Cardi wasn't gonna leave.
But that's
like,
stupid though,
but
because
the
nigga,
thing
if you know where she from, nigga, where she from, New York,
The origins
and the origin, you know what I'm saying? She's a crazy motherfucker.
This is my thing. You fucked it up because she's about that life. You wanted to go out on these rendezvous solo dolo instead of taking your wife and having your wife involved with you on these rendezvous, these missions that you were running. And your wife, after a while was like, you know what? I'm out. So now he's super hurt because you know what you had. We've all been there. There's at least one chick we've all had that she was good. We knew what we had and kind of messed it up.
Nah, I can't say that. I can't say that.
I can't say
If I did something because
I mean
they didn't do it,
bro,
I wasn't getting what the fuck I was supposed to do.
You better not be able to remember nothing else as long as you've been.
Like I said, I'm good.
I have at least one chick I know I've dealt with.
And them previous bitches weren't shit.
It probably would have been
can't stand red bones
situation.
Yeah, I can't say I can't say I dealt with somebody and I
possibly might have fumbled the bag.
That up. No,
I possibly might have fumbled.
She put me in that position for me to make that move.
Yeah, I've never been in that situation where I felt like I lost.
Now I've been that other person. Like I was locked in, the motherfucker cheated on me and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying?
I've been on both sides of the fences.
That, but
it is what
after that shit, I was like, nah, nigga, we ain't doing that no more.
Okay, well that leads me to another question because of Fat Joe. Fat Joe basically kind of similar discussed this same situation.
There's some suckers out there.
You think it's a sucker if a man take a woman back after cheating?
Yeah, he's a sucker.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
The lady to take because the man
do. So what makes him a sucker? I really want to hear it. This is a great
conversation. So a man that comes from nothing, who found a way to get himself out of that and do a little success in life, he gets with a girl, he makes her his queen, he treats her like his queen, he gives her everything, he hunts, goes out there, makes no excuses, no matter what the stress is, no matter what the case is, he come in the back to give her shit. She with her girls, she looking just as fly as her girls, this, that. You gotta understand, when that woman violates that, the man don't know how to handle that. And he just loses it. Cause he's like, yo, you violated that. I don't, because with no disrespect, if you're a provider, you're a guy that did, especially when you come from nothing. I'm not talking about a trust fund baby. I'm talking about a person who came up from nothing and said, all right, I'm going to share this world with this woman and give her everything equal, whatever we do. And then she violates. It's a whole nother way of forgiving this and this and that. Now,
so that was Fat Joe just basically.
I feel him 100% on that because anybody who knows me personally or not, I go out here and get it. I grind. You know what I'm saying? And usually if I fuck with you, you feel what I'm saying? I take care of you. You know what I'm saying? I handle my business. Now, that's not saying you ain't got no job, you ain't doing nothing. But when you got a partner that you know for without a shadow of a doubt that they gonna make it happen. You feel what I'm saying? You seen it too many times. You seen when the motherfucker ain't had shit, take a little bit and blow the fuck up. You feel what I'm saying? And you experienced it, the good and the bad, all the way to the end. And that person sit there and break bread with you, take that. I mean, doing that shit without you even had to ask. It's consistent. You feel what I'm saying? And you question one damn time. Especially if this man knows I come in your space, I know for a fact the standard that I created, you never experienced that before. Because I know. We talk, we discuss.
What was the question?
Well, the question is a man a sucker for taking back a woman that cheated on him?
That's a loaded answer.
Is it?
No, he is. He is, because if you flip it, right? Would she do it? Nope.
I'm not going to say that. I know plenty of niggas who have cheated. So, I'm one of them plenty of niggas. And she took me back. I'm not going to sit here and say that. But
they ain't never experienced that, so I don't know.
I like I say, I've been on both sides of the coin doing a lot of stuff. I can speak from experience. If you take it from where I taken a chick back that I knew stepped out. Did it last? No. But do you go in you're never going to be the same?
Yeah, but how the way he's talking about it though, he's talking about yo, you been with me when I ain't had nothing. I grind. I'm reaching my point, and the whole time I'm going up this ladder, I'm making sure I'm breaking bread with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm breaking bread with you the whole entire time, and then out of whatever reason, I don't give a fuck, throw it up there. Whatever reason you decide to step out, hell fucking no. Because the thing about it is, like I said, you create a standard that no man, she's never experienced that before. She's one of these women talking about, I want this type of man, right? And when it comes right there in your fucking face, you fumble that shit. So if a nigga step out on you when you did that unconditionally, you feel what I'm saying? Hell no, I can't take you back.
Okay, now Hershey Goddess says women take back cheaters all the time.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
And look, I hate to say it, but the chick is just as much of a sucker too. Like if the dude is sucker, the chick is sucker too.
Again, but see the thing.
You know what I hear in all this? Y'all be trying to do marriage type things with chicks that y'all are just in, little basic ass relationships and just,
I mean, it could be
exchanging ugly faces with.
Hold on. Let me ask.
If you're married and she cheats, don't you have?
You gonna kill her ass? What you mean? Yeah. You gonna kill her ass?
Hold on.
I ain't gonna say that.
Don't you have some, because it's till death do us part? So don't you have some play?
And people literally live by that. Death do us part.
But don't you have some part in at least trying to work through it to see maybe possibly? Maybe
again,
like, even if it doesn't work, don't you have the right or the possibility to at least see? Well, okay, boom. Indiscretion was made. Maybe I was doing something that was crazy, and maybe it's something that, okay, boom, well, I'm gonna fix what made you step out.
Okay, so
but see that's
an issue, right?
I'm about to say
right there
in itself, but like I said, this is just me being a married man, listening to y'all niggas and all these things with all these women, and they're all the same thing I keep hearing is the same thing. Y'all be trying to do marriage type shit with these chicks that y'all are just smashing. And then y'all act surprised
what he's
when
talking.
things
go. What Fat Joe's talking about is y'all in a relationship.
I know what he's talking about.
Right. So you in a relationship. So that means if you riding with me while I'm fucked up and I'm grinding to the top, it's gonna be marriage type shit because you fucking with me at my worst.
Unfortunately, that's life.
I get but we do know that there's factors that people ain't gonna fuck with nobody while you fucked up. Either you got it and you fuck with me, or you don't and you go see somebody else. So when somebody locked with, I can speak from what Fat Joe's talking about. So from my experience, right? Me and a woman, we get together, we're in a relationship. I'm fucked up, but I'm getting my grind.
You could be a sucker, you might not be.
If you're doing this goes for a man or a woman. If you in a relationship and you do everything in good faith, meaning you're not worrying about the shenanigans, whatever. Only thing you worrying about is how this individual makes you feel. And then once the motivation leaves because that individual steps out or not doing what they're supposed to do, and you done everything in good faith, fuck no, you're not supposed to take them back. Because the thing about it is you done it all in good faith and you was consistent about it. They never experienced that. So the fact that they had the nerve to step out on you, how can you trust somebody to do that shit again? You said it for yourself. You took somebody back and it didn't even last because why? It was completely different.
You probably put the work back in.
You're not as invested. You're not as invested as you were at one time. Some people can overcome it. We know people who are married to this day who have had that infidelity struck their marriage, but they work through it. It doesn't mean you're a sucker because you work through it. It just depends on the situation.
And there's a lot of reasons, situations. Niggas get pushed to do things. Like it's a lot of intangibles or whatever scenarios that could come about.
Okay, so based off how he's structured, because it was kind of vague, but I can assume what he's talking about. So what he's talking about is you're 100% invested in this woman. So you're doing everything what a quote unquote man's supposed to do. And for whatever reason, she decided to step out. You feel what I'm saying? Once you broke that, I can't look at you the same because you went from untouchable to now you are touchable. So who goes to say the next time? And most of the time, you probably had whoever your girlfriends is. They some hating ass bitches anyway because they see what you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? So they pumping you up to do the dumb shit.
It just all depends. It
does. It all depends.
I can't just call you a sucker because I can't definitively, you might be, but you might not be. I can't
the main thing though, and y'all keep forgetting, well, works for one couple, we not work for another couple. Like y'all don't, and I don't think y'all get that. Like there's so many dynamics.
My perspective.
Yeah, there's so many perception is
because like I say, trust me, it's plenty of, you don't get the 25, 30, 35 years of marriage without possibly.
Man, I was involved with a woman for 25 years. I didn't get shit that I wanted. So you know what? Hell, fuck it though. I'm other minds. My personal experience. I've done things the quote unquote right way and didn't get what the fuck I want to. So I'm on this bullshit.
I've done
like
right, wrong,
I'm on this shit. If you ain't moving like how I need for you to move, you getting left right there. We ain't even talking.
But now at this stage, like at my age now, like
that's what I'm saying. At the age that I am now,
like,
I'm not even talking.
Yeah,
if you ain't moving away, if you not moving now, like hey, let's go. You're staying right there because see the thing about it is what's the thing that you always hear women say that they complain about men that no leadership, don't plan for stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And don't have no type of. So once I cover all that, and you still like nigga, I'm gone. We ain't even talking. I'm not waiting on you. Time to go.
Okay. Well, I personally feel like if you're in a marriage, then I do think. You know, it's on you if you want to work through that infidelity. I don't think you're a sucker for trying to make a family stay, but I do think outside of that situation, yeah, it is kind of suckerish. I do think if you're dating a girl and she's dealing with all these other dudes cheating on you and you're supposed to be in a monogamous situation, yeah, I do think you're kind of a sucker, especially when there's no reason to stay. You don't have a business or kids or marriage with her. There's nothing tying you together. If she's out here cheating on you, then yeah, I think you're a sucker if you stay in that situation. I don't really believe in staying in toxic situations when there's nothing holding you together with that person, or staying in a situation where you're constantly being disrespected by your partner. So, you know, I do think you're a sucker if you are getting cheated on and you don't have a baby with this woman and you don't have any real ties to this woman other than y'all are dating or supposed to be in a relationship. Y'all don't live together, own a house together, anything like that. The relationship hasn't progressed. If you're in that situation and she's cheating on you and you decide to stay,
I can feel that.
You a sucker.
I can understand that one.
You a sucker because there ain't nothing else you can do. What are you gonna do? Get on your knees and propose to a cheater?
Right.
You know, you gonna walk down the aisle?
I can kind of feel this one.
Hell nah.
Dub, you might be preaching here. Like,
that's my romantic life, because if a woman cheats on me or I feel she's toxic, I'm out. I don't play
because
that
it's not gonna change. It's gonna.
Hell no, I can't progress. I'm like, I can't get on one knee.
You're not gonna progress
My
because
ego.
And
you're not gonna progress.
There's certain things that always stick with you. That's one thing
Hell
that
yeah.
always sticks with you.
Yeah,
is if you know that you were cheated on. That's something
right.
Doesn't that
and again, like and the thing, and one thing I stress that I'm saying. Now, if you know for a fact that you wasn't doing everything you're supposed to do, which led to the cheating, okay, yeah, you gotta accept some type of responsibility. But I'm saying you covering everything, you doing everything. You like a cornerback, blanketing everything. That nothing can get past your ass. You feel what I'm saying? You on point. You are consistent. And the nigga went outside because she probably went with a homegirl. Nigga pushed up on her and everything. Nigga saw the ring on the finger. You know, niggas don't give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? Girls sitting like, girl, you man go ahead and get that. Because again, the girls hating because the girls really want to fuck your husband any damn way. So they pushing you to go ahead and fuck that nigga.
Nobody gives a fuck anymore if there's a ring on your finger.
Yeah, they don't give a damn.
If anything, especially for guys,
that pumps you up.
That's more enticing.
Let me go ahead and try to get that.
This dude right here is willing to.
Yeah. I used to buy the Overstock wedding band back in the day when I was in my early 30s. I'd be in an office full of women. I walk in with a fake ass wedding band on my finger. I get more attention than I deserved, and it wasn't always work related. Those were the days. Yeah. I thought, I purposely wore it just to make one. Oh, you're married, yeah. And then some days I wouldn't wear it, and I told my wife was acting funny, so I took it off as punishment.
I mean, like I said, to each his own, and like I said, all situations are different.
I might just go wear the fake wedding.
Yeah, get a fake one. I would tell you Overstock, but now it's Amazon. Get a fake. You know your ring size?
10.
Okay, well then, yeah, order a ring off Amazon. They got wedding bands cheap. You can get one under $30. Yeah,
I can get one of
especially
those.
You at your job. You can wear.
I can go get one out of where they say they don't get wedding bands from, Target or something like that. Go right, I go get one from there. And just I'm happy
It's
with
cheaper
that.
on Amazon.
Okay, well,
yeah. And you got a bigger variety.
Hold on, I got to send condolences real quick. Condolences to all the Green Bay Packer fans because this one got to hurt.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one got to hurt.
Oh, man, they
were winning all
like
game.
about 21-6, and damn, Chicago scored 25 unanswered points. Yeah, they came back.
27 came
They
all
came
the
all
way
the way
back.
back.
And beat Green Bay.
25 unanswered points in the fourth quarter.
It was
They beat that.
21-3 at halftime. Green
Right,
Bay.
and
I
then
think the game was over.
Yeah, they scored 25 points in the fourth quarter. Came back and beat their ass.
Well, what did Caleb Williams do?
Oh, Caleb Williams, he threw for 361 yards. He engineered a comeback.
Jordan Love threw for 323. Like them boys were slinging it tonight.
Yeah, they rallied. They rallied from.
Defense didn't do their job.
Yeah, they rallied from 18 down to secure the largest playoff comeback in franchise history.
Damn, they made history on their ass.
Yeah,
damn.
And you know what made this more profound because when Ben Johnson was hired by the Bears, he was talking shit about the Packers. You feel what I'm saying? So this is the first time in the story franchise history that both teams played in the playoffs. And on top of that, they played 3 times this year and they went 2-1 against them.
Yeah, it's not like beating your
rival,
your division rival in a playoff game.
Yeah.
That burns even more of they're gonna have a hard one with this one.
Yeah, so this game, it was from what I was looking at, this game was unbelievable.
The disappointment in Green Bay is
Matt LaFleur, don't be surprised if Matt LaFleur gets fired.
All right, what else? I didn't mean to cut it. I just the game ended and I
thought that was the transition.
Yeah, I thought it was too. But we got to discuss your fellow South Carolinian, Zion. Because we were talking about women cheating and taking them back and dudes being suckers.
like they said, if Zion was balling more, if he was really on, we wouldn't know about his personal life like this. If he was on the court more playing ball like that, we wouldn't know.
You would still know.
But we really wouldn't care like that.
You still would because again, the thing about it is
all these players.
He's an NBA player smashing whores.
He's not the only NBA player out here who's doing this.
But
he's reckless.
He can't control his women.
That's not
reckless.
okay.
That's
but hold on, time out. But this, if y'all really want to look at it, right?
He has a peculiar taste in women.
Not even that. Just go back. You can go back further than that. What's the issue? That shows you how sheltered he was. He wasn't getting pussy like that. None of that shit.
I find that hard to believe.
No, he wasn't.
I find that hard to believe.
Let me tell you
and
why.
Then you go to Duke and they.
Let me tell you why. Because who was his?
You always do this to these
because
dudes. Travis Hunter wasn't getting no pussy.
He wasn't.
How you know?
I'm telling you.
Superstar high school athlete.
How do you know what's on this man meat? How do you know this man
listen to
getting
what
any
I'm saying.
meat?
I'm about to break it down to you, gentlemen. Okay.
Oh my god.
Because depending.
Was I getting any meat in high school?
No. Let me tell you why. Now
I wasn't either.
I'm gonna tell you why. I don't know.
No, I'm about to say
but I'm talking about
lie.
these guys because you seen in Zion as well as Travis Hutt who was in their background, their moms. You feel what I'm saying? So when a single mom, those of us who's part of a single mom, and they mom is their back voice, and she holds that shit
I ain't
down.
touching none of this one.
You gonna listen to what the fuck she say. Now, once he got that contract, right? It's a different story now.
Bro, these chicks probably been trying to fuck this
Yeah, they
boy
was
shit.
trying. It's different.
Bro,
it's different when you are in high school and college. Listen, his parents, when he came to Durham, they bought a house up here in Durham. So his mama was here.
That's cool. What does that do? What does that do?
The difference is, nigga, I got you to the NBA. Once I get you to the NBA, you get that NBA contract. I did what I was supposed to do. I get my piece. Now, the leash has been let off, and he just going stir crazy.
I'm gonna say this.
Then let me say this one thing. He was hurt because his weight problem, so he was on the injury list most of the time. So what the fuck he doing? Instead of working out, he was fucking. That's what he was doing.
Okay. I just want to say this real quick. Because ain't Zion from South Carolina?
He is. Upstate.
Upstate too, right?
Upstate.
Mm-hmm. My introduction to South Carolina, 5th grade, maybe 6th grade.
It had to be. Hold on, I got there. I was a freshman at Richard Northeast in 9th grade.
So it's like 5th, 6th grade. One of them. Okay, it couldn't have been 5th grade because 5th grade was kills. But 6th grade, there was bitches pregnant in my school. So people been fucking at young ages in the South forever, with or without paper.
And to tell me this
high school phenom. Basketball
Cash
superstar.
cow high school
doesn't
phenom.
matter. That's why he was definitely getting buns.
Mama holds that shit down.
I doubt it.
No. You crazy as hell.
I doubt it.
If
Mama maybe tried to slow it down, but he was still.
Yeah.
And if anything,
okay. So the difference
South
is
Carolina.
So
he getting white girls and all. Wherever he at.
So now let me go ahead and back up. I just said
nobody have it.
It don't matter. His parents was there in Durham, so she still had a say in what's going on.
Listen, I'll let you do that. I'm let you do that with Travis.
You can do this. You can see the same thing with because why your other South Carolinian is not out here doing no crazy shit.
He is doing crazy shit.
I'm talking about.
He's doing it with guns.
He's in the guns.
But that's really not. If you really want to be real, that wasn't even crazy. But not to get off. Not to get off subject. What I'm saying is, you got 2 South Carolina cats, right? One of them, all his bitches out here talking on him because they want bread, which actually they getting bread. He's paying these bitches behind the scenes. Huh?
He moving loose, yeah.
He moving real loose. He moving.
Keep going though. Keep going.
So what I'm saying is, one of them, he's out here, all his bitches talking. The other one isn't. Why is that? Because the other one, I'm gonna go with you saying he was getting pussy. Morant, he was getting pussy. Look at his daddy. So his daddy, he was getting pussy throughout high school and when he went to Murray State. Zion wasn't, because his mama was on his ass, bro. And once he got that NBA contract, that nigga went stir crazy. He was on the injured list more than playing. So what do he got on his time? He wasn't working out.
All we know Zion for
that nigga was fucking and playing games.
Tearing that fucking Nike shoe would do.
All we know
that's
is
all he's
tearing
known
the shoe for.
And fucking ugly porn stars.
Fucking ugly porn stars.
That's it.
I know him for the massive dunks. I know him for the massive dunks.
I'm so disappointed with him because
he used to be known for massive dunks and being a superstar, but now
I'm so disappointed.
He just fucks ugly porn stars.
Dude, that you have at least pretty porn star money. You ain't gotta fuck these.
You ain't
gotta
go get no ducks.
You ain't gotta fuck mud ducks.
That's why I'm hurt. Like that. Even whether he was or was not getting any buns,
this is what you were probably smashing, and you didn't upgrade. You didn't evolve.
I feel what you said.
You were smashing this coming up.
That's what I think it is. I think he's so used to getting ugly buns and mud ducks, and he's just not used to a certain caliber of woman. That's just me personally thinking.
I guess
because as they always say, a 10 in South Carolina is not a 10 in Cali.
Because first of all, you
see what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
You gotta, you might date this as a 10 because you in South Carolina right now. But as soon as you got to New Orleans.
The girl's Twitter handle is DopeChick69. Right then, like my boy said.
Should have left that bitch alone.
DopeChick69.
I don't want no parts of it.
That's not worth NBA money.
That's dope boy nigga shit right there, nigga. Like that
DopeChick69.
Like nigga, that's trap boy shit right there, nigga.
That's not NBA money.
I feel what you say, man.
That's how I would have. Not say. I can't say his mom on him. He ain't getting no pussy. I can't say that. I just think he has. He has downplayed the type of
money he had.
I mean, I'm giving an objective look. And that's all I'm doing.
You giving your NBA money away to ugly porn
stars. You're right. I mean, again,
that is not the South Carolina way.
That is not the South Carolina.
Hey, listen. It must be.
Fuck you, Dub.
Listen, it must be because that nigga there, boy, he got a certain type. That's for sure.
He let these chicks she just recording everywhere, bro.
But he's not his man. Just look at his mannerism. He's still like
he's still a kid.
He's
still a kid,
right? So he's not from the streets. He ain't got nobody like showing him the ropes. You feel what I'm saying? Like, look, nigga, you doing.
You need to call me.
This nigga still got a teenage like mentality. He like, look, let me come over here and fix this for you. And she recording your ass. Bitch, put that fucking phone down.
You know what I'm saying? The phone, ain't no phone once you cross the threshold.
You doing too much, nigga. Let me
Once
get
you
that.
come in my door, you can here.
You ain't got no Wi-Fi code, nothing.
So now, this is what goes back to what I was saying. It's probably some truth that he was probably getting some pussy, but mom still had control of that shit. Because look at his mentality. His mentality is still like a childlike, a
superstar.
Yeah,
Regardless
but
if you're playing like one or not,
yeah,
your name
again
is superstar.
That's
and
because
your bitches say
understand
journeyman.
Right, but the thing about get you. But the thing is, goes back to what
Chuck Hayes bitches.
Yo, it goes back to what I was saying.
You get
Jones.
No, you max contract name for fucking 10-day contract bitches. This is the problem.
They 2-way. No, they ain't even 10 days. They 2-way. They 2.
What are you doing?
I told you, but the man ain't been taught the game. He hasn't been taught the game. He's out here with his head cut off. He has not been taught the game on how to handle himself as a man. It shows. These bitches recording his ass. It shows. He ain't got no sit your ass. He ain't telling these bitches to sit their ass down.
Nobody putting you on game. Look, these chicks is out here.
So that's the reason
but he should know.
No, if you have not been taught how to watch for game and how to run game yourself, you are innocent. His mind, his mental. Listen, I'm telling you, this is what goes back to what I'm saying. Mom had more control than y'all trying to say, because this cat, how he move as a man, it's not as a man that knows what the fuck he's doing.
Well, if I'm the Pelicans ownership, I'm getting ready to ship this boy up out of here.
I mean,
where the ugly bitches I can find that?
Like, since you like ugly bitches, you want to go to
send them to Cleveland.
No. San Antonio. Now I'm just playing.
Don't do that. San Antonio got some bitches down.
You know Charles Barkley always be on
no. What's my nigga? Send him to Utah. Send that nigga to Utah.
Yeah.
Send that nigga to Utah.
So the fans are disappointed in Zion. One of them said Zion needs help. This is getting out of hand. And people were saying on Twitter or X, they were calling him the next LeBron. And he was supposed to be one of the faces of the league. And somebody else said, what is wrong with him?
Oh, yeah, they're over this.
Yeah.
The fan base is over this. How many years has Zion been there? 4?
He's been there longer than that.
Yeah, about 4.
How many playoff? 1? Maybe? 1 impossible, maybe?
So
you've been hurt at the end of the year most of the time anyway.
He's going to be traded. Watch.
Man, he'll be on the first thing spoken because I know he has trade value. Like I've invested a lot in this young man, and he's come to New Orleans. And you know, I'm a big Zion fan, even though I'm not a big Duke fan. But I followed Zion since he was in high school doing them ridiculous dunks on them little ass white boys. You'd be like, it'll change once he gets to college, and then he was dunking on them niggas like he was dunking on them little ass white boys. And now it's becoming sad.
You know, Zion wears the number 1 on his jersey to let you know the level of women he fucks with. So that gives you a heads up of the type of women. You could actually say it's a community service because ugly, pretty chicks need love too, and they're not good enough for the NBA. So Zion is an equal opportunist.
They called her Cardi G.
Cardi
Damn.
G.
That's what they call the chick. The new chick.
A reject.
Why?
Because she a reject of a Cardi B.
Oh. Yeah, she's half, probably a third of Cardi.
Like, BBL.
She ain't even a third of Cardi.
And that thing look nasty. That's the thing.
On the Mariah Mills, that thing looked nasty.
That thing look disgusting.
So Zion likes deformed butts.
Like they're putting caulk back there.
Maybe he's a freak that's into like deformities.
He getting turned out, man. I'm telling you, this dude ain't getting.
No, he getting turned on. I don't know if he getting turned out. He turned on.
These chicks get on his ass and they turn his ass out.
About them fixer butts.
Zion giving the NBA players a bad name because now all these chicks
think they'll smash anything.
They think NBA players are smashing anything.
They kind of are right now.
Well, Zion is.
Yeah, they are.
Not just Zion. You got young niggas wifing up Larsa Pippen and shit.
Exactly.
In her day, Lars was bad. But
back in the day.
That's
This
cool.
is
She
98. That
she
would have
old
been
enough
something.
to, she old enough to be
Larsa
some of
was
her
bad back
grandmother
in her
and shit.
day. Yeah.
Like, come on.
But
If you gonna smash her, fine. But you
niggas wifing up
you
Trey
wifing her up.
hold on. First of all, who she's messing with the NBA player now, right?
Is she? I don't know which NBA.
I don't know
player.
who
I
she
just
with
think-
now.
Well,
Yeah, once she got with Michael Jordan's son, that was a firm step out of the NBA arena. That was a step down.
well,
Now she got to pray.
Is it a step down?
Yeah.
Because Michael Jordan's got money, so you got
It's his son, not Michael
Yeah,
Jordan.
it ain't Michael
So you
Jordan.
waiting for MJ to fall off? Is what
You
you're
went from the multimillionaires to the sons of multimillionaires. You falling off.
Yeah, she went back.
She waiting on Steph Curry's son to be of age.
You still in that circle.
Yeah.
I ain't too far out of that circle.
I mean, well,
She ain't in that
I,
circle.
you know, real talk. I don't even think. I don't think it
Who
has.
is Marcus Jordan hanging around?
He
I
can
don't-
go to any game that he can go to any game front row he wants to. You still in that winner's circle. You're playing Marcus like this dude ain't got no money. His dad's Michael Jordan. He might not have Michael Jordan's money, but it's coming.
He doesn't have Michael Jordan's reputation, notoriety. Or
Yeah,
any
but
of
I
that.
have access to some of Michael Jordan's money, and that's just as good. You're
It's
downplaying
not
Marcus.
really.
You're not broke.
It's
You
not
still- you still-
respected because it's a connection to your father.
It don't
and
matter.
you're
Who
not.
cares if
you don't have
respect
to-
it or not. No, you don't have
I
to
don't
respect
care if
that.
you
I'm
respect it.
a
I'ma get
millionaire,
it.
nigga.
I'm getting that money.
I'm
whether
a
you respect
millionaire.
it or not.
What's
I'm
he
a
doing
millionaire.
with it now? Nothing.
Snorting it up.
Good luck. I was going to say that.
Exactly.
I ain't going to say
Snorting
that,
it up.
but
Exactly. People respect
skiing the Alps.
Extracurricular
Skiing
activity.
the Alps.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just known as a cokehead and Michael Jordan's son. Yeah, he has access to Michael Jordan's connections, but what is he doing with them? And how many of those connections are going to want to be seen with this kid who was caught? Well, not even a kid. He's a grown-ass man. He's damn near a few years younger than us.
It's Powderhead.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah, he's
still
doing
at the
powder
end-
on.
at the end
Well,
of
see
the
again.
day, he's still Michael
Again.
Jordan's
You
son
still
at the
got
end of the
it.
day.
Well, it's gonna be plenty
Yeah,
of
you
people.
have access to money to invest in shit.
It's gonna be plenty of people who say that's up in that top tier. Say, okay, yeah, I did that. I
You'd
just
be
did-
a silent
You
I
act
part.
just
like-
did.
you
I
act
just didn't
like
get
Marcus
caught.
Jordan, a regular nigga. Like,
No, he ain't no regular
He
dude.
might not have like the name and shit, but he ain't no regular nigga. Don't play that dude like that. That nigga money.
I never
is
said he
wrong.
was regular. I fully acknowledge. I said through his father, he has all the connections he needs.
A lot of the kids nowadays are through their parents. They have the connections they need. That's just life.
Yeah, I don't have.
Yeah,
listen,
but I mean, where are
They
you?
don't know how to utilize
Well,
them.
back to Larsa Pippen, where she is. That's still a step down from an actual
well,
NBA player.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate right quick. So why she stepped down? Because she don't want no old nigga. She want a young. She want a young. She want a YN.
Call a spade a spade.
Right. She want a YN.
She was with Scottie Pippen. You see
Right.
that nigga? Like
she want a YN.
with the future, with like she's in the young niggas. We know that's just
Yeah,
like
she-
who the other chick that running them. Drea.
Yeah.
She like young niggas.
Yeah,
that's
she
that's
like
their
young
thing.
niggas. So she a cougar going after them Cubs.
Yeah, well, she can
But
definitely.
but this is where I'm saying ain't getting no backlash for that. So why we getting mad with Unc and them? They date somebody that fuck with them that's 20 years younger than them. That's the whole thing.
Larsa don't end up paying $20 million in settlement fees.
She's a female. This is different. It looked that different. If a female dealt with somebody half her age, it ain't no clapback. It ain't no stare down on that. When a man date a woman half his age, it's something wrong with that. The energy is not the same. We know that. We did plenty of stories on that.
Yes, we have. So hopefully Zion can get himself together and get traded to a state with. Let's be honest. New Orleans women.
They got some bad chicks down there.
Are New Orleans women? What's the deal on them in terms of looks? Because
they bad.
They got some bad. They got them Creole women down there
with an accent.
They got them Creole women down there. Shit, New Orleans got some bad chicks
got
now.
some bad chicks. I ain't gonna say nothing. And on top of the bad chicks, they got some great food. So he probably don't want to leave. Fucking, it's just Zion ain't finding the bad chicks.
No, he needs.
They
to
there. They there. Zion just ain't.
The problem is he keep going to the ward. He keep going to the wards.
The wards.
He's out there going to the wards.
Yeah, Zion just needs to go to a mid-sized city team with.
He just need to pick some better ones. He got a There's some bad chicks down there. He
Send
just
his ass to Portland.
he just
Yeah,
don't.
he need to go to Portland.
He don't have the
Like
confidence.
Oregon or
man.
Utah
He
or
ain't got
some
a
shit.
confidence
Yeah, he
with
can
that
go to
swag.
Utah.
That swag.
I
like,
think
can
Utah's
pull
too
up.
harsh.
Indiana. Like you gotta send him somewhere.
Like
Like
Indiana popping.
the Nat popping like that.
Indiana popping, boy. Don't get it twisted. The Circle Cities. Ooh, don't get it twisted. Bless you.
He can't come to Charlotte. Nah.
He could,
Nah,
but
that's too close to Atlanta. Yeah, Zion in
He
Atlanta.
don't need to be anywhere back
What if
there.
the Hawks get Zion?
No.
Oh my God.
Magic
Declare
City.
bankruptcy right there. Yeah, that's the one place Zion is not allowed to go. Is the
I just
Hawks.
hope he takes basketball a little bit more serious.
He's not.
and show us the player that he's supposed to be. Because by now you're supposed to be that player we thought you were.
Well,
going
he's
to be.
average this season. Average about 20.
Hey, you know a
You
perfect
said,
play.
you said he's averaging what? 21, 5, and 5?
Yeah.
That's not the player we thought you were going to be. We thought you were going to be averaging 28, 10, and probably 4.
Double-double.
Yeah, we thought you were a walking double-double. Like you were unstoppable. So this 21 and whatever, that's good. But for what we were expecting from you, no.
For what they paid you.
No, we were expecting 27, 28. You know, like, nah.
He still produces on the floor.
Yeah, when he's out there, he does.
Yeah, so I mean, I can at least give him credit for
And
that.
he's been injured free so far this year.
Yes, he has.
So with the new foreign body, it so far has been working for him.
I still say Milwaukee is the perfect place for him.
Yeah,
with
as long
Giannis-
as Giannis gone,
With
Giannis ain't gonna be there.
yeah, with Giannis.
I
about
would
that.
say Philly, but the food there is good.
Philly's starting to come together.
Yeah.
Like they're not Philly getting ready to run with their team now and see
But
what they
Zion
got.
couldn't deal with Philly women.
Send him to Washington.
Hell
Yeah, he
no.
can't-
Hell
he-
no.
he
That's
can't-
Atlanta Junior.
He can't deal with Washington.
Hell no.
Somebody got to get him, put him
I'll
up
tell
under
no.
their wing.
Do not bring Zion. That's another place he
gotta
can't
put him
go.
up
He
under
can't
his
go to
wing.
Atlanta. He can't go to the
Zion and
Wizards.
Trey Young. I can see it now.
Yeah. Hell yeah. No, Zion can't. Zion
I've
get
never
on-
seen a team be like, no, we don't. Want
whoa,
no, don't send it to
Those are
us.
two places he can't go. Is the Hawks and the Wizards, because you can't have a Northwest Redbone pull up on Zion. He's just declare bankruptcy right there.
Or L.A. Can't put him in L.A.
Hell no.
Can't put or Miami. Can't put him in Miami.
Oh no.
He'll be broke.
Not those major cities.
So
you can't
basically, he
definitely put
can't
him
be
over.
really in the Southeast.
Send him like where Oklahoma play at? Where
Yeah.
Where the
Oh
Thunder
yeah.
play?
Send that nigga to OKC.
Like,
They don't need him.
And they don't need him, but
Yeah,
he
like,
got to be
that's
somewhere
That's why I
like
said
that.
Milwaukee, man. Put him with Giannis or something. Yeah, just get him in a city where he can't get in.
I'm trying to think of Midwest cities like
Minnesota,
it's not coming
Utah.
quick enough.
He can't go to Detroit. I hear Detroit is off
Detroit
the chain.
popping.
But Detroit is popping. What up, though?
Yeah, so we just sent his ass
Cleveland.
to Portland.
That's what I said
Ain't shit
first.
going on in
I said that originally.
Ain't
Cleveland.
shit going on in Cleveland.
Cleveland, yeah.
Ain't shit going on in Cleveland. You be
Hell
out there
yeah.
just fucking just chilling.
Perfect.
Yeah, just hanging.
Yeah, he just needs to go to a
Yeah,
non-proper
practice
city.
and play. Practice on your working on your craft.
Yeah, East 99, nigga. All right, let's go ahead and move on to sports because we'll do the NFL last. I want to talk about my nigga Trey Young coming to my squad.
Why? And I got a question. Out of all the squads you request to trade to, you had the Wizards at
Because
the
he
first
knows
spot.
he ain't got to be challenged. He going to get his numbers. He going to be able to do whatever
They
he
ain't going to
wants.
be expecting you to do nothing. You going to drop 20, 25?
Hell yeah, and he's going to
Miss the
make
playoffs?
He going somewhere.
He
where
gonna hoist these long ass threes, thinking he's Steph still.
He going somewhere where he can be the man.
Yeah. He didn't want to go someplace where another superstar is. He wanted.
Well, they might actually suggest that you be competitive and stuff
Actually,
like that.
he has a second superstar in Alex Sarr.
I mean, the thing about it is
No.
the thing
Alex
about it.
Sarr is a
What
beast.
happened was, like I said, his
When you're looking
Yes,
at
beast.
looking at the Wizards and then you tell me SARS.
That's
is
a strong
beast.
word.
That is strong.
That's a very strong word.
Like beast is like
He's
Giannis.
okay.
Like
Yeah, he all right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
beast.
He's putting up 17 and 7.
17-7. Now,
3 assists.
You just heard they mocked that Zion 21 and 5. You talking about
It's his second year.
But that he's not. Look,
top three.
I'll give him that. That ain't Zion.
No,
but
he's no.
we weren't.
No, Zion went number 1. SARS went what? Number 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Then. He went number 2. What you talking
We're
about?
not expecting that from SARS.
No.
I was never expecting that from SARS.
No, because they played on the French. They not here in the United States.
Said he averaging what?
You
17 and 7.
You supposed to be doing something.
Coop averaging 18.
And he's a rookie.
Coop averaging 18.
He's a rookie. And he's in the West.
He has a better team around him.
He should be. He should be the man. He should be the man dominating.
If SAR like that, SAR should be 25, 26.
At least
22.
20, at least 22.
22, 23, 8.
22, 8, and
You
4.
still got to give him time to develop.
Oh yeah.
Coop is a rookie.
But Coop a rookie.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
It's when you say
I never compared
You
him
said
to Cooper.
beast.
You said beast.
You said beast.
17 and 7 your second year.
He's
is
okay. He's okay. He's
good.
nice.
We didn't say he's serviceable.
Yeah, he's nice.
Good. He good.
But for the top 3 pick,
And keep in mind you're pairing him with Trae Young.
for the top 3 pick though, he's in the top 3
Put it
pick.
like this.
Wait,
His rebounds better come up. 'cause
hold
you know
on.
Trae gonna-
Hey, Trae gonna be hoisted.
Hey, y'all even missing this. He played for the French national team, so that means he had experience in ball. And the French team,
That's professional balling,
right?
too.
And the French team, and the
But that's
French,
just like Luka.
Hold on, I'm about to get ready to. And the French team is top 5 in the world because they got Rudy Gobert, Victor Wemby. Yeah, he from there. That crew, nigga. Then the other one,
He played with them boys.
yeah, them boys. The other one, he down there in fucking Atlanta. So I don't want to hear that. You talk about he a beast. That nigga should be doing about 20.
He good. He good.
He all right.
He all right.
He okay.
He good.
I believe in Alex Sarr. He's shooting 50.
It's nothing.
There's nothing wrong with that, Dub. That's your
believing.
squad.
But you said beast.
He 17 and 7 is
No, it's okay.
He's got started numbers.
I just told you he came from an
He's a
all-star.
starter.
He's coming from an all-star professional team, and he was in the top 3 picks.
See, when you say beast, Wemby's a beast. Like that.
Yeah,
that's
look,
a beast.
Wemby's a superstar. That's beyond beast.
And how long Wemby been in the league?
2 years.
Right. No, they didn't come in the same year.
My fault.
They come in the
3
same. So what you saying? So now that makes that. So that knocking your boy down even more when you say beast.
Sarge is good. He's a good player.
He's good.
He's a good player.
I just want to use the term beast.
Beast. Yeah, beast.
Yeah, I think beast
He's
is
going to be a beast.
okay, now you might turn into a beast.
Going to a beast. Okay, you said
But the nigga putting up 17
There's
and
nothing
7.
wrong with that.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
That won't get you an all-star.
Look, and look,
yes, he has to improve. You're right. He definitely
talk
improved.
about if you want to be real. If you really want to be real, that's not good because somebody who's outside the top 10, top 15 pick, they can't play with those numbers.
And on top of
you know what I'm saying? They hoping that this nigga turn around, don't be a bust.
So I'm taking this CJ was the lead
CJ
scorer.
CJ McCollum.
And SARS was number 2.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
7, you can't, nah, 17 ain't enough. Nah.
He on a
Keep
team.
in mind, CJ was a shoot first guard.
Yeah, but he's on a team that he's supposed to be getting touches.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be scoring more
the second
points.
option.
Yeah, he's the option.
He's definitely the second
You a
option.
big man. Come on, nigga. You
Yeah,
know
he's the second
He
option.
supposed to be putting up at least 20 now.
Not knocking SARS because he's a good player.
Yeah,
he's a really good
you
player,
just,
but
we just focused on the word beast.
Yeah.
Now
Like
LeBron,
Zion was a
now
beast.
LeBron, he's
Was.
a beast.
Zion was a beast. Now
Right.
he's
doing
ain't even
20.
a monster.
Look, he's doing 21, 6 and 4. You know, something like that. That was okay.
yeah,
And he's a star. You feel what I'm saying? Zion's a star. That's okay. So you said beast.
All right. So what we got on in there? We doing NBA?
Yeah, because in addition to Trae Young's trade to the Wizards, Ja Morant.
Does it change the Wizards? Like, what's their trajectory now? That's what's their trajectory?
I mean, first of all, isn't Trae Young hurt?
I think he was.
Wasn't he playing when he got traded?
Yeah, he was
I
playing.
thought he was in street clothes.
I think it was waiting till the trade actually go through before they actually start playing him.
I mean, I ain't expecting shit this season, other than some more trades before the deadline. I do believe in that.
So you didn't give your team not even the play-in game.
They're 10-7. They're 10-27 right now.
Nah, they ain't getting that.
You in the East. You can go. They can go on a run.
It's very possible.
They can go. They can go on a run.
I'm not gonna say it.
They can go on a 6 to 8 game run and be in there.
On the Wizards right now because you do have a star joining mid-season, so he's not going to be fully acclimated.
Let me put this in perspective. There are 14 out of 15 teams in the East at 10-27.
They got to be 13.
To get to the play-in, the Bulls are the 10th seed, and they got 18 wins.
So, like I said, you just go on an 8-game winning streak. Somebody gonna lose.
I don't think the Wizards.
I don't think they.
I don't know. We don't know what. We don't know what Trae Young. We don't know. You don't know what Trae Young might.
But I'm keeping my expectation low. They got a whole squad now. In addition to
so with Trae so listen, this is what I'm saying. So with Trae coming in, right? He gonna be dribbling, shooting a 3. So that means there's gonna be some rebounds.
Oh, y'all got Chris Middleton still playing? Y'all got Cam
No, don't say Chris Middleton. This ain't the Chris Middleton that won the
Marvin
damn
Bagley
chip.
in Washington. I didn't know he.
We got Kayshawn George.
He's serviceable, man.
It's serviceable.
Yeah.
We got Bub Carrington.
We'll look at the Wizards next season. Once they get this, you got to let Trae Young get settled in, understand the offense and stuff like that.
So we make sure SARS is actually a beast. So
he is the beast.
So this time next year, you can be like, yo, he's a beast, and them numbers going to reflect that. He going to be an all-star, too.
I believe that. I definitely believe that.
Now
okay,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was going to move on to Ja Morant because
possible trade.
Not possible.
He's definitely getting traded.
Like, it's just where.
Of course.
I heard Miami.
I keep hearing the Raptors.
Oh man. Well, I wouldn't want to mess up the chemistry they got right now. Aren't they playing good ball?
Yeah. I mean, why?
You'll risk it for in Toronto, the strict gun laws.
But
but I don't think he fits in Toronto because of you got Scotty Barnes, you got Brandon Ingram, and he's not a distributing point guard. He's a shoot first / point type of point guard. You feel what I'm saying? And he got to have the ball in his hand. So you got him, Ingram, and Scotty Barnes. Like,
I mean, that will give them another option, but
no shooting.
Give up.
Yeah,
you got to give up.
Right, exactly. And then on top of that, you would think you want to keep RJ Barrett quickly. You want to keep.
Say those are the only tradable.
Yeah, you want to keep both of them because you're not giving up. No, you're not taking a small guard and give up a big guard. That's a 2-way player.
Package Pirtle and Dick. Like I just don't.
Who Dick? No, he's a 3-point specialist. So see again.
So
who you gonna give up? Only probably some future assets. That's it, but not no damn player.
I mean, for Ja, I need somebody.
But see, you giving up size. Ja is not a good shooter. You feel what I'm saying? So when teams start playing him where they compact the lane, they forcing him to shoot, and he can't shoot. Then what you get?
Who needs a guard?
Well, there's talk of him going to Miami in exchange for Tyler Hero and maybe another pick. I
could see.
Again, why I'm gonna give up Tyler Hero who can shoot threes
and Ja can't.
Well, it's a suggestion. Also, the Milwaukee Bucks could trade Kyle Kuzma, Kevin Porter Jr., and maybe a first-round swap.
And why would I want to take him again? If you just taking him on just for selling tickets, I would keep Kevin Porter Jr. Now, if you can get him for a Kuzma and a first and some picks, all right, cool. Then that'd probably be something to entertain. But I'm not giving up Kevin Porter Jr. for them.
I honestly don't see any team.
Sure
there are teams that could use him,
yeah.
but I don't see any team that it would like change their whole. Maybe the Rockets, maybe, but then you'd have to package something there. But other than that,
But Van
other than
Vliet said
that,
hurt.
that's the only team I really see that, you place Ja and then everybody else is
straight.
Yeah, for the most part.
Ja can't go to the Grizzlies because Ja Morant and Kevin Porter Jr. can't team up, man. That's going to be a 1-2 punch for women in Milwaukee because Ja got the guns and Kevin Porter put hands on
You
him.
send them to Minnesota?
Minnesota for who?
Now, I can give him up for like a Devinchenko and
Randall.
No, I'm not giving up no damn Randall. Hell, fucking no. I'm not giving up no 20 and 10.
Who's the
Rudy?
Damn sure ain't giving up no Rudy Gobert for him. You crazy
small
as hell.
forward on the I always forget his name. I just remember.
Oh, you talking about oh my God, I just had it.
I'm giving up Mike Conley and Rob Dillingham. Y'all, I'll get a point guard. I'll give you two.
Okay,
Mike Conley.
Yeah, okay. Look.
I'll give you Mike Conley and Rob Dillingham. And
Yeah.
give you 1 point guard. Yeah, I'll see that.
Yeah, exactly.
Mike Conley.
Yeah, he's still up there. Send him back to Memphis where he originally from, so that he have a veteran point guard.
And Rob Dillingham.
And Dillingham, right? Exactly. And and Ja on it. Yeah, I can see that.
Trade point guards for point guard.
Right, and give up a first round draft pick.
The Grizzlies could give up quickly.
Who? That's Toronto. Quickly.
I mean, yeah, the Grizzlies.
Toronto's not. They're Raptors.
Yeah, in exchange for Ja Morant.
They're not giving up Quigley for him, man. They giving up a tall guard for a shorter guard, and Quigley can shoot better than Morant.
Yeah,
Toronto, that don't. I can see that trade that you was talking about right then.
Man, how bad do teams really want
Morant?
Like how bad?
Put asses in seats. Send them to Utah.
Your
Okay.
name is not as hot as it was 2 years ago. I don't think you got that star power that you once had. So you put in asses in seats. I don't think that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking, but you're not the same player you were 2 years ago when you were like up here. I think you dropped down maybe 2 levels.
2 levels.
I think you probably dropped down 2 levels because he's been hurt, he's been injured and stuff like that. So he has a lot of proving to do.
And the shooting isn't good, so he's going to have to keep driving to the lane, which is going to result in probably more injuries.
Yeah.
So he has to change the style of his play and I guess incorporate more.
Well, I mean,
better
call it? Your boy got a jump shot towards the end of his career. He was
Kid?
No, the boy from Chicago.
Butler?
No, the guy from Chicago, like the man, not Michael Rose. Rose worked on his jump shot. Rose became a shooter towards the end of his career. If Ja can pick up that type of shooting that Rose had, because Rose was kind of good with the shot. That's what Ja needs. But like you say, right now he has to get his name value back up because it's not the same it was.
I fully agree. Okay. One other thing I wanted to discuss was Isaiah Thomas and his recent comments on Michael Jordan. Let me go ahead and play that.
There's always a debate about the golden era of basketball. Some think it's right now. Others think it was more your era, mid-'80s, early '90s. What's your take on that?
Our era is considered to be the golden era. This is what I don't understand about your era, right? You guys are playing with arguably the greatest player to ever play. And excuse me when I say this, but y'all treat him like he ain't nothing. Wow. Right? Y'all act like, y'all instead of pubbing y'all era up, y'all go back and say our era was the greatest. Oh, Michael Jordan was the greatest. Nobody could ever be greater than Michael Jordan, right? Okay, and then you turn around, but in your era, LeBron James sitting there, he holding every single basketball record. I mean, every single one of them. And you're looking at a Kevin Durant and you're looking at a Steph Curry, but then when y'all say who the greatest, y'all talk about the guy that gave you some shoes and, gave you some warm-ups.
Fair.
So that was Isaiah.
The hate for Michael Jordan is deep.
Yeah, boy.
The hate for Michael Jordan, and I do. They say we do not give LeBron the credit he deserves.
I
We
definitely agree.
We don't. We give him a harder time than he honestly deserves. But
so two things can be true then, right?
Yeah.
Which are,
I mean, we all know they don't like each other because why? The Pistons and the Bulls. And
that's definitely true. Yeah,
So,
they hate each other.
we know
He's
that.
never gonna give him his credit.
That's
we know
Jim
that.
Jones Cameron.
Exactly. We know that. So, but what he's saying is true.
Yeah.
Because, like he said, he's the all-time leading scorer. He got all the damn NBA records. Most of them will never be broken. And then if you take his game right now, it's still better. Look, he said your boy is a beast, right? He said, boy, a beast. My man right here, 41 years old.
And
been in the
probably-
league for 20 plus years, and his numbers is 25, 5, and 5.
The thing that haunts Bron, and whether it's fair or not, is that he team hopped. That's what haunts Bron. It's never the athletic ability, how great he is as a
Again,
basketball
so
player.
I don't have-
Every franchise a champion.
I don't have no problem with that because you know why? That's free agency.
Oh no, I'm not saying I have, but I'm saying that's a lot of people's problem with Bron.
If anybody should look at it, they should look at it. That was the greatest business deal / contract ever because it gave you flexibility to where, number one, you ain't locking me in and you don't build no team around me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It puts the pressure on the organization that you had to put a team around
And
you.
not to cut you off, if we remember LeBron's starting out with the Cavs, and the Cavs never gave him nobody
It
to
was
play
just
with.
him, and he's carrying the whole team.
They
literally,
gave him Anton Jameson. They gave him
older Anton.
Delonte. They gave him Larry. What's my boy that used to play?
Larry Hughes. Uh-huh.
You know, they never gave him a bona fide second player. So
Yes, he did.
What with Kyrie?
Kyrie.
That was his second.
Okay, I'm
stint.
sorry. You said in the beginning.
So
You said
when
the
you're in the
rookie.
first stint in Cleveland and they don't give you nobody else,
Verajao.
and you're looking around and you're like, well, damn, you know, we go to Miami.
I mean, but look though,
We get this shit popping.
but if you really want to back up now, it wasn't like you losing either, nigga. Y'all was getting to conference championships. Y'all just couldn't get over the hump.
But if I'm Bron and I'm like, yeah, we're getting there, but it's me. I'm getting us there, and I don't have anybody to bail me out. I need somebody.
Hey, I get what you're saying. Two things can be true, and what we talking about? What's the word of the night? Is perception, right? Okay, then perception. You the number one overall in the league. You was branded the GOAT out of high school, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? You was on the face
can we
of.
say he didn't live up to expectations.
No, he exceeded them.
He exceeded him.
So I definitely think that because we're tribalistic, like in the NBA, especially the NBA, if you leave from one team to another, they're going to hold you. I don't hold it against LeBron. I'm just like,
Why? I mean,
again,
again, we get it that a lot of superstars, if you have a team, they stay there for their whole entire career. But look,
everybody couldn't be
Jordan did. Exactly. Jordan did stay his whole time in Chicago.
Everybody couldn't draft like LA and Boston did in them days.
And actually, LA didn't draft. They trade. They got all their big men through trade. So when they created their superstars, when they created their teams, it was all through trading.
The Magic. Kareem did get.
He got traded there too. So every big man came to LA was traded.
So people give LeBron a hard way to go when he really don't deserve it.
Right.
He really does. And the game is going to be miserable when he leaves.
Exactly. So the thing,
it's like when Jordan left, and we were just lucky enough to have.
Or when Kobe left,
Kobe sitting waiting. Who is going to replace LeBron?
LeBron was sitting and waiting when Kobe was in.
Who's going to replace LeBron?
Cooper Flag.
No, he's not. It's supposed to be. This is supposed to be Ant-Man.
Cooper too.
It's supposed to be Ant.
I like Ant too, but he's not He's not Bron.
We're not saying he's Bron, but you talking about who's.
No, what I'm saying is
this goes along with your question. Who's supposed to be in line like after he goes out? So this where Ant's supposed to be in, but he don't want that. So he just said, I want to play ball, nigga. Your game is predicates you to be here. If you didn't have this game, nigga, we wouldn't be saying, yo, you should be here.
Because with the exception of Ant, nobody's electrifying like that.
No, my man out of Cleveland can't even. Spider-Man, nigga.
He's not.
What?
Nigga,
no. Donovan Mitchell is electric.
But he's not. Like, you got to think now.
That nigga ain't Spider-Man for no reason, bro.
First seeing Bron. The first time I laid eyes
on Bron
in high school,
go ahead.
He's 6'8" to.
I get what you're saying. This the reason why. So now this the reason why I'm saying Donovan Mitchell is that dog, bro. This nigga is a beast, and he attacked that rim like he's 6'8" and above. That his name ain't Spider-Man for no reason. You need to go look at his highlight. This nigga be mashing on niggas, and he scores. Yeah, he's electric.
But
no, ain't no but. My man,
if I'm looking games and I see Cleveland, I'm going right past.
Nah, but I'm saying, but I feel what you say. Just like the other, he just played Minnesota today. They had scored the combined score.
The game is because I stopped for Ant.
I get you, but they played. Listen, they played today. The score was like 146, like 132, that type shit between Cleveland and fucking Minnesota. Yo, Donovan Mitchell is that dude. So Ant-Man, Donovan Mitchell. Who else? Let me scan through. Damn. That's a little bleak. Because you look, Durant, he's on his way out.
That's
Chef Curry on his way out.
Get ready to leave.
Yeah, so you talking about Ant-Man
on his last
right?
leg.
Exactly. Kawhi, we ain't talking
Westbrook
about Kawhi
on his way out.
Yeah, exactly. So again, you talking about Donovan Mitchell, Ant-Man. I'm sorry, Shea out. I can't. SGA. No, nigga, no, that nigga a beast, bro.
He is. No, I'm not saying, but he don't have that. Like nobody.
What you mean he got that?
What,
marketing?
Nobody makes you remember when Bron first came in the league. We were breaking our necks to watch Bron play
because he was because in high school.
Who right now are you breaking your neck to watch play?
Well, I just named 3 right now. I just gave you 3.
I like Wembanyama
and Wemby. Yeah, Wemby. That's 4.
You know what? And we talked about it earlier. Who it should be Zion.
It should
Zion should be the guy we're talking
right.
about.
He should be.
But that who should be.
You're right, but he ain't. So as of right now, we just named 4 right there. We just named 4 right now that you can do. Oh, I'm sorry. Go back. Tatum when he's healthy. Jaylen Brown, he's doing his thing in the Celtics, so I can't stunt for him. Who else? My man don't even get that much talked about. I can't even say his name, but he out there in Portland. He's a power forward. That nigga, damn, what's his name? I ain't gonna try to say his name, but
okay. So the question is, what shape is the NBA going to be when Bron leaves?
Well, that's why if you look at it, who all the past
viewership tails off?
No, listen, you got NBA players coming from other leagues, from other countries. This is a global thing. You feel what I'm saying?
You know how many fans watch?
I get what you're saying. Right now they watching Wemby. Now they watching Ant-Man and Donovan Mitchell. I'm telling you, they watching these guys.
I just don't think anybody had, because like Bron, when KD went to Houston, he didn't take a gang of fans with him.
No.
When Bron went to the Lakers, though, Bron took a gang of fans.
He took a gang.
Even rocking with the Lakers, like we rock with the Lakers
what
now.
What you mean? Hold on.
No, I'm saying people who are just intentionally, we just root for LeBron.
Lakers. Let's get something straight. There's only 2 teams in the NBA that can holler this shit. That's Celtics, Lakers. Hold on. The mystique. I get what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. I think no. Wait. Talking about. I think you need to word it a little bit different because LA is not Cleveland. LA is damn sure ain't even Miami. You feel what I'm saying? We got the second most championships in the entire league.
What I'm saying
so
is
when he
LeBron left
he's
Cleveland,
right.
LeBron took Cleveland fans, or not even people who just we root for LeBron. When LeBron was in Cleveland, we rooted for him. When he was in Miami, we rooted for him. When he went back to Cleveland, we rooted for him.
Exactly.
So when he goes to LA, we're going to root for him.
Exactly.
And now that's why. And I'm like, what other NBA player has that cachet?
As of right now, I can't say Donovan because Donovan he was in Utah. You feel what I'm saying? So
I remember them days.
Right. So he was in Utah. And he went from Utah from one small market team to another small market team.
The NBA going to have to find their next, and it might be Wemby. It might be Wemby.
They're putting
Wemby
it. They're putting it on Wemby because he's a global thing. Look, the NBA about to get expand NBA Europe. They about to expand out there in about a couple more years. This year, I think. Next year.
It'll be interesting to see what happens with the NBA because we know Bron is on borrowed time. He got a year left.
I mean, like I said, my man's still playing. He's still scoring over 25 points. He's still getting over. Listen, that's 41, and the nigga still banging on niggas. He bodying niggas still. And I'm just saying.
No doubt, but we all see the end of the road.
You're trying to the end of the road is when you cannot produce or when you don't have the love for the game. As of right now, the only reason why it's talked about because he's going this long. But his game doesn't dictate saying when Jordan and Kobe and them played, when Shaq and them played, when the love of the game left them either through by physical nature or just the mental game, it showed.
So just to go back to what the conversation was, though, LeBron does not get the
no, he don't get the love that he's supposed to.
He does not get
everybody always go back to the likes of Jordan and stuff, and what they say is, well, how many chips he had? Jordan had 6-0. Get it, we got it. But the point is, LeBron been to 8 or 9 finals. Yes, he does have a losing record, but he got all the other records, though.
At one time, you couldn't go through the Eastern Conference without seeing LeBron. Like, there was no way 10 years of LeBron being waiting
They was
for
happy
you in
when
the
that nigga. They was happy when that nigga left.
Yeah, 10 years of waiting for you in the Eastern Conference Finals. They called it the LeBron James Invitational because you knew that you had to see him. So, he doesn't get the love he deserves. He will, though. He will. People are going to regret not loving LeBron the way he should be because I think the game takes a little step back before it takes a step forward, which it will take a step forward.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and move into the NFL because what are the games tomorrow that are going to be happening?
Go Birds.
Eagles and 49ers.
And is the Steelers play tomorrow?
Steelers play tomorrow. They play
There's a Monday night game.
You got 4 games on tomorrow, sir.
Oh, shit. 4 games tomorrow.
Bills and Jags.
Bills, Jags.
49ers, Eagles. Chargers, Patriots.
Yep.
Texas, Steelers.
Yep.
Oh.
And the Monday night game is, was it Houston and
the Texas Steelers, the Monday night game.
So.
That Bills Jaguar game. Oh, boy. I ain't going to lie. The playoffs this year have been good.
We just had two games today.
They were really good. So that's what I'm expecting. And as an Eagles fan, go Birds. I'm nervous. I ain't going to lie.
I like them 49ers.
I'm nervous.
I like
the Eagles, but
Brock Purdy.
The playoffs are one game and go home. Losing, you're done. And all right, we'll see.
I like the like I said, I like the Jags. Jags.
I want to see the Jags win, but I just see the Bills beating them because it's Josh Allen.
Well, this is supposed to be Josh Allen year to get to the Super Bowl because he don't have none of the big quarterbacks in the way. But the thing about it is, what people not understand is, look at all the games that they lost. They had to start from behind.
Josh Allen make it to the Super Bowl from where he's at this year. He going to get all the love in the world because they're what? They're the 6?
Yeah, again,
all their games are going to be on the road.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, this is what I say. All right, there's nobody on their offensive side that you're scared of outside of him.
One person.
You know what I'm saying? One person. This is not the NBA when one person can wield the team.
Oh boy, I'll give you that, Cook.
Yeah,
cook.
But see, all you got, but see, as of right now, all you gotta do is load up the damn box, stop the run, make them throw the ball. And you can play man coverage outside. They don't have no receivers that's scary. So I like Jacksonville. They playing in Jacksonville. I like Jacksonville to beat Buffalo. And like I said, 49ers coming to the Eagles, you know what I'm saying? I like 49ers because this is the reason why.
Because you're a Cowboys fan.
Of course. Let's put that disclaimer out there. Yes, because of that. But let's keep it football. This is the reason why I say 49ers is something scary. Number one, they came out the toughest division in the NFC. That's facts. The NFC West is the toughest division. On top of that, they've been winning with both quarterbacks. When Purdy was down, you know what I'm saying? They backup Matt Jones was still winning games. Then when Purdy came in, they was winning. They are down 3 defensive starters. They're star players, and they out there lights out, shutting down. So with Saleh as a defensive coordinator, he plugged in like he ain't skipped a beat. So now it got me thinking, how was he a head coach in the Jets that he wasn't bad, which we know that's another story. We ain't going to go there. But he comes back to 49ers. They got the defense running around. To me, they scary. You know what I'm saying? And
49ers that scored 3 points last week against Seattle.
But we talking about it. We're talking about the Seattle got the number 1 defense too.
Philly got 4.
And we just got finished saying that's the toughest division in the NFC, right? Oh, okay, then got you. So again, I like the 49ers. We know you're gonna go to Chargers, Patriots. Chargers, Patriots. I like Patriots because your boy Drake May is balling out. And
please do not let Herbert win tomorrow. That's all I ask. Just don't let Herbert win tomorrow.
Just don't let Herbert win tomorrow?
Don't let Herbert
Okay,
win.
I'm just saying.
Justin Herbert.
Boy, they already hyped this boy up like he the second coming of.
Who, Drake May?
No, Justin Herbert. They hyped Justin Herbert up every year.
This is the reason why I don't see them winning because they lost both tackles. You know what I'm saying? And we all know in the NFL, if you lose your tackle, especially your left tackle, you're not going to do well. And then on top of that, they lost their backup left tackle after they started tackle. So I like Patriots beating the Chargers. You know, and then the Texas, the Monday night game, Texans, Steelers. I like it. Hell no.
Steelers for my mama.
Texas gonna beat that shit.
Mama, I got you. The Steelers gonna beat the Texans.
Look. People ain't been talking about Houston. Houston started off the season subpar, but they've ran off about 8-game winning streak. Houston hasn't been getting talked about. Their defense is like that. Nico Collins, he's a dog on that wide receiver. So Steelers, they get DK back. He comes back. But again, this is a playoff game. I like their defense better than Steelers' defense, and they playing that.
I just don't see Texas beating Steelers.
I do.
In Pittsburgh.
I do.
It's going to be a hard.
It's going to be a hard game.
It's going to be a hard game. I expect all the games to be good these next 4.
And then we're going to talk about today's game. You know, early game, Rams did beat Carolina. Carolina did play good. I mean, everybody thought that
they
Rams
were going to come in.
Right, you're right. They thought they did. And again, I think this is where Carolina lost the game. They went for fourth down 2 times and didn't make it. And the first time they went for it, they gave the Rams a short field. You feel what I'm saying? It gave the Rams a short field, and they went 40 yards in to score. And if Puka never dropped that damn pass, the game would have been blown wide open. So again, Panthers did their thing. Yeah, so that, you know, they lost 34-31. And we just got finished saying Packers-Bears. That was a great game because Packers was pretty much had the Bears had their foot beat the whole game. It was up 21-6 the whole game, and then they scored again. And then before I know it, Bears rallied from 18 points down in the fourth quarter, the largest comeback in playoff history for the Bears. To beat them 31-27.
All right, before we slide, because we've been up here a hot minute, go ahead and brag on your boys. They're going to get beat down next week.
What? You want to,
They're going to get beat down next week.
Hold on. Let me put that up.
They getting beat down next week, and I never
The
thought
U,
I'd
baby.
be like Indiana.
The U
gonna beat somebody in football, but them boys, the way they beat Oregon, that was impressive.
That's Oregon, nigga. That's Oregon.
Okay.
That's Oregon. The U, nigga, listen, let's get something straight. The U, Dade County, right? Where it's hot at. They coming down near. We playing at home. Hard Rock Stadium, that's our home turf. You feel what I'm saying? So I love how they gave Indiana 7.5 points. I'm gonna take them goddamn points because you know why? I'm gonna take them damn points because I got 3, not 1, not 2. I got 3 NFL players on that defensive side that's gonna get to Menendez. That's my boy.
Isn't it
Mendoza? That is Bain. That's Ruben Bain. Them 2 bookend ends in the corner. You know what I'm saying? So our defense, from the defensive line to the offensive line, we're gonna see in the battle trenches.
I will definitely say I did not have Indiana or Miami on my bingo card. For the
I had a U. You know, it's doing. You know, I'm feeling good this year with the sports. You know what I'm saying? Got Dodgers in the championship, Miami in the championship. I need to go for 2 for 2. Goddamn, boy, we know. But anyway, that's it.
Cool. Well, it's been a very good show. We did a good 2 hours, 47 minutes. If you made it this far, you need to like, subscribe, share.
Hype them.
At the very least.
Hype them videos up. Hey, listen, we are close to that 10,000 range. We trying to get that 10,000. Soon we get that 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, we're going to have a live call in.
Cool.